Welcome back, everybody, to the quest boards, The Young Skull Accord. I'm Tesia Brandenburg, and I'll be your DM for the day. I'm Mandy Chandler, and I'm going to be playing Lauralana Castaron.
Hey, I'm Ben Riley, and I'm going to play Ezra Lorn.
And I'm Izzy DeCorso, and I'm going to be playing Aster.
That was mean. You want to do the recap? Go ahead.
Last episode, we started off in the tunnels after the earthquake, and we all just kind of helped all the people back into Enon, into the town. And they were all kind of freaking out, getting a little nervy, getting a little scared. And there was devastation everywhere. And everyone was so sad. Everyone was crying and freaking out. And we were like, well, shit, where's everybody going to go? And then there was this weird little old man who was like, the tunnels! And we were like, yes, of course, how could we forget? And so we start convincing all the people and leading them over to
Sure, yeah, go for it. Whatever you think it is.
Fluso, right? I'm right. And so they all make their way over to Fluso, while the main three scheme ladies traverse across the great wilderness and to the great Belond and Cinderfall and the other one, and and we saved a bunch of people and told them go to the tunnels, and they said aye capitano. And we kept going, and we were casting spells and singing songs and lifting big rocks and saving people from destroyed houses. And in the distance, the whole time, Hekar was like, blah, blah. And every time we'd cast magic, he was like, weird god stuff was going on. We're like, ooh, that's weird. And eventually, we were like, okay, pushed our luck, and we walked all the way back to Fluso with our horses. The horses walked, we just sat on them.
The important details.
And then we got to the mountain, which was really tall, really big, really cool. And there was a rock in the way, big rock, but it was covered in gnome runes. And there was a little gnome guy in front of the mountain who was like, I'm not letting you in. And we were like, please. And we gaslit him into letting us all in. And then there was another big rock on the mountain that was falling on us. And we were like, no, you don't. And it didn't. And that is where we left off.
It's interesting to be there sort of in media res as your brand dies.
I think the audience understood that.
No, they got it.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Just a quick disclaimer. Viewer discretion is advised for the Young Skull Accord. If you cannot tell, there is mass destruction, loss of homes, loss of family members and friends, mass death events going on. And if any of that is too much for you, then we completely understand. If you have to click off of this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Anyway, let's get into the episode.
Yeah. We're gonna win.
So you guys, after stopping this mountain from falling down, started leading everybody into the tunnels, which is actually where we left off last episode.
Thanks, Tesia.
You're welcome. And everyone started going in, filtering in, and you are the final three. After everyone gets in there, you can hear as Hekar's footsteps continue to get closer and closer. And now, through the smog, you can see his face, almost as if it's staring right into your soul, just off the side of these territories that border Fluso and Enon, as it looks forward, just causing as much destruction as it possibly can. And you three stare on. Are we all just walking into the tunnels right now? Getting people settled in?
Yeah.
Beautiful. You all go inside the tunnels, and the second whoever the last person is through, you see this gnome man closes the door with magics, and you see a ladder that people are climbing down that leads deep underneath the ocean floor of Lehar, where all of these deep gnomes live. And you can hear, like, dripping noises. There is people walking around, working, doing things. You can hear, like, drills, pickaxes hitting things, as more tunnels are obviously being built. The job these gnomes have is to build the tunnels and make it a society that is ever expanding for them as you guys continue to look down. Are we going all the way down this ladder into the main part of the tunnels, or are we staying up here?
I mean, I don't think we have any reason to stay up here.
This is very true. Okay, you all descend the ladder, and after, it's pretty time consuming. After about like an hour of climbing down, you touch ground. There's tunnels that lead even deeper, but you're in the main tunnel right now. As you guys start to walk around, you can see some of the gnomes look on curiously at you all, as they have never seen the landwalkers. A lot of these people have lived generations in these tunnels and have no idea who any of you actually are, as they kind of stare on at you all. Some of them being more helpful than others, kind of lead people into safe areas. There's healers here that are very like holistic. They're less like, oh, we worship the gods, and more like, the tunnels and the rock will give us what we need to heal you kind of mentality as you guys walk around. And you eventually stumble across Yvette, Zahavi, and Dave, who was already there at the front of the cave, kind of sat down, helping heal people and talk to people in a far-off tunnel. As you all are kind of under there, and you can hear getting louder and louder as the footsteps kind of crash above you. Would we like to have any interactions with our lovely little NPCs?
Yeah, I'm just going to my husband. I'm just going to be like,
Stop bragging.
Yeah.
God. You walk over to your husband, and he, seeing you, like, jumps up and runs over and gives you a hug, and he's like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
We're good.
Okay, good. And Yvette also, like, kind of waves to the both of you. Dave, who was already there, is kind of, like, dusting off his pants, trying to get everything settled for everyone in the tunnels, and he kind of turns and looks at all of you and is just like, well, I suppose this is where we'll be forever, maybe?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Yes.
I think that beast has to die eventually.
Right, yeah.
Everything ages.
Right. Yes. Eventually it will die. Hopefully in our lifetimes.
Well, we might as well make ourselves useful, though.
Yeah, yes.
We are guests here, so I'll speak to some foreman, see if we can't help with those tunnels, I suppose.
Good idea, yes.
I go find someone who looks important.
Yeah.
Ezra's nothing if she's not working on some task. She goes, well, we're here now. Guess I'll start building the tunnel for them. You walk over and you see a man, and he like has his hands on his sides and is just kind of looking at these gnomes that are building tunnels, and he kind of looks over to you and he goes, what? Oh, hey, who are you?
Oh, hello, I'm Ezra.
Ezra, nice to meet you.
These refugees, they will not only be needing space to stay, but shouldn't just sort of take your resources. So if we could allocate whoever's willing to help with the creation of these tunnels.
I couldn't agree more. Here you go. And he gives you a pickaxe.
I'm going to need more than one. Could you facilitate
Yes.
the...
Yeah, you can get started. I'll get everyone else.
All right. I start hacking away.
I'll take a pickaxe.
All right. Gives you a pickaxe.
I think I'm a bit old for this.
Me too. That's why I'm the foreman now. You can like do something else, I guess. This was her idea. Points to Ezra, who's like, bing, bing, bing.
I can find a useful place for me.
And you guys watch as Ezra fucking masterfully is digging out these caves. She's never done this before. She's built a railroad before, but it's almost like the second you get this pickaxe and this task, you feel what you need to do in your body kind of flowing through you as you just get right to it, digging out these caves faster than any of the gnomes around you are.
She's in that flow state.
Oh, yeah.
Bing, bing, bing.
Lauralana doesn't get that.
Yeah. You're just like doing something to do something because
Yeah.
you're going to be here for a while.
Just chipping away at like one pebble.
Yeah.
My hope is that me getting up and starting to mine these tunnels will get my 35 simps
Yes.
to also do that.
The henchmen also come. Other people start to come over. My 35. Ezra's 35 simps, which aren't we all? There's at least 3 of them in this room. Start bing, 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 digging away at the tunnels. As you see the foreman kind of looks over at Ezra and he goes, wow, she's good.
I'm not listening.
No, I was talking to Aster because Aster's standing next to him.
Okay, I was trying to be useful. Yes, yeah, she's built all the railroads up top.
Impressive. Well, I'm sure they need a healer somewhere. Here you go.
All right.
And you can kind of meander around until you
Yeah.
get to a side tunnel kind of further off from where these two are mining tunnels out. And you see a bunch of cots laid out that are made of rock. These people are very comfortable in the rock. It's not like it is uncomfortable for them to be living amongst this. But for you guys, laying on rock, sitting on rock, everything being rocked tunnels down here is pretty uncomfortable. It's also much colder as we are underneath the ocean. so it's frigid down here as you guys kind of do your thing, and there are people laid out on cots looking for healing down here. Do you want to just go in and help people heal?
Yeah.
Beautiful. You go in. Zahavi will come in with you. He's like glued to your side now. He
and
doesn't want you to go.
Aster's a little gone, a little out of it.
Right.
Just the weight of she's going to die in here
Mm-hmm.
is unsettling.
Right. And you guys hear as what sounds like footsteps touch down where you guys were just standing not an hour and a half ago, as the mountains, the large spiraling mountains that may or may not have been the biggest there, get crushed. They were huge in comparison to you as people, and it sounds as if they have in one step have been demolished from the face of this universe. And you can hear heavy wind kind of outside as things start to pick up, waves crashing against the boulders that still peek out from where the mountain was destroyed, as Lehar as you know it above you no longer exists. And Aster, you're kind of sitting there and you see a little kid, I'll say a halfling kid.
Mhm.
She has a big gash in her side from something obviously falling down, and you kind of walk over and begin healing.
Yeah.
And she looks up at you and she goes, "Miss,
Yes.
are we gonna get to go home anytime soon?"
Well, I wish I could say for certain, but this isn't a bad place. I mean, look around and all kind of... Are there like crystals
Sure.
all over the walls, and
Yeah.
they're pretty and sparkly.
Absolutely, sure.
Thank you.
You know,
It's just rock.
It's
grand.
boring.
Boring. There's like some coral probably like sticking through that's grown through areas. That's definitely gonna die eventually, but it just seems like it's in this weird phase of constantly growing through things.
I mean, look around. It's a new place. It's hard, I know, but
And she kind of starts peeking around as you're healing her, putting moss on her or whatever.
mhm.
You don't have standard clerical practices
No.
either. And there's like quite a lot of moss and stuff down here. So you actually
would thrive.
would thrive down here. You of all people would probably do really well down
Having a
here.
hell of a business here.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Aster's holistic medicine. And she just kind of goes, there's no like playground down here or schools that I know of.
We can always start one.
There's no wood down here. Do we have to build it out of rocks?
What's so bad about rocks?
She starts to cry. She goes, I don't mind rocks, but I like
It's different.
there's no sky down here. And she kind of looks up at the ceiling. That is just kind of this gray, dull
Mm-hmm.
stone. She goes, am I ever going to see the sun again?
There's no saying you won't. I know.
She kind of like leans into
I
it.
can't offer much more comfort because I can't tell you, but there's always things to do. There's always ways to be, even if it's not what you wanted initially. Things grow through the destruction, and we'll grow down here.
Okay. She kind of cries into your like side. You're much, much bigger than this
Yeah.
little girl is. She's a halfling, so you in comparison is massive. She just kind of cries, and more people are crying and sad. You two are digging away.
I'm ignoring my problems.
Yes. There's a bunch of henchmen all over the place. There's gnomes digging as well. There's a couple other people that have picked up a pickaxe, doing something similar to what Ezra is doing, and kind of you too, Lauralana, of like, if we just forget that it's happening and give ourselves something to do,
Learn something new.
yeah, learn something new, then nothing could be going wrong
Yeah, Of
outside.
course not.
And you are going along, and eventually, Lauralana, you see this little gnome guy kind of looks over at you and he goes, "Hi,
Hello?
as you circus performer."
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's neat. We got one of those down here, kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Where
Yeah.
is it?
It's just, so you gotta walk about 7 hours down that tunnel. It's in a
Ah.
completely different city down here.
Oh.
We're split by city, so we're the main city here, where
Yes.
people come down, and we're the people that know the people outside more than anybody else. I mean, not some of the younger ones, but we are allowed to go outside if we want to.
Oh.
Kind of. not really. I guess not anymore, huh?
Yeah, I suppose not.
Kind of like
Yeah.
up. He goes, well, if you go to the lower cities down here, there's a big circus down here, and they're a little different than the ones up top. And like it's mainly rock performances, right? So they make like rock elementals that like clap their hands, do tricks, balance on like little rock balls that we've made down here.
Fascinating.
We have like sports events like rock ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't hurt.
I mean, it depends on how hard you throw the rock.
Oh, I suppose that's true.
Yes. But I mean, getting tackled onto the rock hurts quite a bit.
I imagine.
But you get used to it. You'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
You are Elven.
Yes.
You live a long time.
I sure do.
You will have so much time down here to learn how to live like we do.
Yes.
It'll be totally okay.
Yeah.
You'll fit in just fine, I'm sure.
All right. What's your name?
My name's Graf.
Graf?
Graf, yeah.
Lauralana.
Oh, nice to meet you, Lauralana. Well, I guess for now you're useful as a miner, right?
Ah, just learning something new, trying my best.
Right. Okay. Well, you're holding the pickaxe wrong. If I just
Oh, okay.
and he's
Upside down.
trying my best. Complete wrong way. And he'll start showing you how to do mining things.
Okay.
Ezra has 2 pickaxes.
Yeah, you look
Dual-wielding.
over and you're like, is that how I'm supposed to?
Yeah.
You pick up another pickaxe and he's like, no, it's faster. Ezra,
Yeah,
you're ignoring your problems.
as I am wont to do.
Yes, as you want to do. And you swing down with one pickaxe, swing, hit, up top. Almost as every swing you do causes an eruption up top from Hekar's thundering feet. As you continue to dig and dig and dig, and every single noise you should be hearing around you kind of gets drowned out by this up above you, as you hear the world that you worked so hard to make achievable, to get around on. So hard for everyone to be able to go wherever they want, to meet whoever they want, to be whoever they want, slowly gets demolished above you, and may never be able to be walked on again.
Yeah, that's awesome. I start swinging harder.
Okay.
Trying to make the clang of my pickaxes louder than Hekar's footsteps.
Okay.
And I just keep going.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll a muscle check for me, or that's what it's called,
Muscle check.
Muscle check.
Well, flex them muscles, girl. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, muscle check. I'm learning 2nd edition slowly but surely.
Slowly.
21?
Okay.
Ooh.
As you swing and swing and swing, and it will not completely block it out, but it definitely is loud enough that everyone in these tunnels, at least in this main city that is right here, can hear the aggressive, loud clanking of Ezra's pickaxes. And you're digging a great tunnel, man.
Thanks.
You're doing a wonderful job. Lauralana, you kind of look over and you can see, what's the expression on Ezra's face as she's going?
She is clenching her teeth so hard that she's bleeding a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can see blood kind of dripping out of her mouth, and her face kind of turns away from you as she continues digging down the tunnels to the point you can't see it. Aster, people are starting to walk out of this healing section you're in and walking down to look into the tunnels to see what all the commotion is. People are kind of just sitting and staring, not wanting to interfere with whatever's going on with Ezra, because she is obviously in a not okay state. And Ezra, you continue to dig and dig louder and louder and louder, and you can feel this energy that you felt rush through you before rush through even more as you swing and swing and swing, this green kind of magical flow going through the pickaxes as you hit harder and harder and harder until you can feel your hands starting to burn, your mouth starting to ache from how you're clenching your teeth. And eventually, as you continue to dig, you feel your pickaxes snap off. And everyone that was watching saw this woman move at an unnatural pace, digging faster than anyone has ever dug before. Her pickaxes were going so incredibly fast as she dug this that they have left scorch marks on some of the rock on the side of these walls, as this energy kind of dissipates as your pickaxes fall to the ground, Ezra.
Yeah, imagine she, like when a horse runs for a really long time, there's like steam coming off of her.
100%.
She just sort of breathes for a while and turns around, kind of like, what?
I'm gonna walk over and give her a hug.
Okay.
Oh. She just freezes. She doesn't know what to do.
What are you doing? Anything, Aster?
Yeah, probably just gonna like gently grab her by the arm and bring her back to the like healing area.
Okay. You could see her hands are bloody from how she was gripping the pickaxes, and she's obviously damaged some of like her jaw and her teeth from how heavy she was clenching as blood kind of drips out the corner of her mouth.
How did you do that?
Did you say how or why?
I suppose we can start with the how.
I don't know. I just started swinging.
Just gonna bandage up your hands.
Rub some moss on it.
Thanks.
And you all kind of sit there. You could see everyone that was in this healing sector have kind of moved away from where you guys are. A little worried about the mental state of Ezra specifically.
Do we really... Is this it? Do we just live down here?
I'm not sure what other choice we have.
You hear above you.
Is my husband around?
I'll say he's like in the room, but not like actively listening, unless you want him to be.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
What if there was a way we could stop him? Whatever it is up there. I don't know.
We could barely stop a circus tent from collapsing.
I guess I'm afraid of being down here for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
It can't be all that bad, right?
No, but I was meant to be up there. I don't have much long anyways.
I mean, it's not like we did anything, right? Like, we didn't do anything wrong. This is just happening. It doesn't feel fair.
I don't think we get to control when bad things happen. But we can control what we do when they happen.
You're right.
Ezra stands up.
Okay.
Let's kill it then, I guess.
Well, I didn't exactly mean that. I was just thinking more like, we can make good here. I mean, look at us. Do you really think that we can stop that?
If I'm completely honest, I would much rather die right now under the sun than in here 50 years later.
I don't want to die slowly.
Well?
And you don't have to. If you could make good peace here, you can stay.
You can hear like kids like laughing, running down the corridors. Some of them crying, begging for parents or to go home or to be able to see outside again, all around you.
If there's one thing that the people need more than anything right now, it's laughter. And I'm not particularly funny.
Well, Aster, if you want to die quick, I can't think of a quicker way. She's going to walk over to... You said there's like children like laughing and playing?
Yeah, like throwing rocks at each other.
Yeah, yeah. Lauralana's gonna start playing him a song.
Okay.
And this song is going to be about the legend of...
Don't step on a don't step on a body. Don't step on a body.
She's gonna start playing a song, and like at the beginning of it, she's gonna be talking about 3 knights who go off to battle to fight a massive dragon.
Okay.
And it's this really funny, ridiculous kind of song. Like the knights are like, they're turned into rats at one point, and sometimes the rats will like fall off a cliff into a big ooze.
The prophecy foretold.
Yeah, she just starts singing this really silly, ridiculous song about 3 knights who are going to go fight a dragon, and they are in no way qualified to do so. But oh golly, isn't it a funny time?
Yeah, okay. And they're like, yeah! As you play this music, they're happy. Stop throwing rocks at each other for a second and are cheering you on. And one of the little girls, I'll say it's a little half-elf girl with little pigtails, kind of runs over to you, and she goes, so are they real? The knights? Or was it just a story?
I'm going to tell you a secret.
She kind of looks to the other two kids, and they're like, "Oh man."
You can tell whoever you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not very good at keeping secrets.
I think most stories are real, if you want them to be.
Oh, okay. So if I wish really hard, then it'll become real?
I think so.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right. I'll get up and walk back over to Ezra and Aster and go, well, what are we waiting for?
Oh, I mean, we should still figure out what we're gonna do.
Aster, you have some sort of otherworldly connection, and seeing Ezra in the last few minutes, I suppose you might as well.
The
Maybe.
gods. The gods are always listening. I mean,
Who better to help us kill what seems to be a primordial than the gods?
Well, I kind of think if they were going to, they would have already.
No harm in asking, is there?
I
no
guess.
harm in asking.
Nothing to lose.
Who's the best at praying in the party?
One of us.
One of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's intelligence, right?
I think it's wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
My wisdom's a +3.
My wisdom is also a +3.
Whatever
Okay.
you want.
You can dual pray.
You can dual pray.
pray.
Actually, isn't there a thing? There's a couple's
Mechanism?
prayer.
Oh shit.
Couples pray.
Is this there?
there's a lot of stuff in this edition about like more than one priest
Yes, it's really
working
cool
together.
actually.
We also can just sort of do our own shit narratively, I
Yes.
guess.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
We'll just sure. Ezra's kind of like, I'm not a priest, and then
That's right. It's all about intent, and they'll do the rest of the work for you.
Yeah, but why isn't Lauralana doing it? Like,
Well, I mean,
She'll hold out her hands like.
You can do it all together if you'd like.
you can join us. Nobody's exempt from it.
Are you forming a prayer circle? Is that?
Let's form a prayer
I
circle,
get
guys.
my
Yeah.
bongo.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we'll form a prayer circle.
'Kay.
Ezra's kind of antsy about it.
Okay. As you all sit kind of in the corner beginning to pray in this room, you all can bounce off of each other. There are 4 gods in this world, and you can just do it to all of them, or if you'd like to ask for one specifically, that's fine as well. All of them are listening, so go ahead. What are you asking of the gods in this
What
world?
are the 4 gods? Right.
Ah!
Oh, you asked the question of deep despair.
There is Ambitio,
Of course.
Fuck that guy.
the god of ambition.
I'm not
Let's skip that
talking
guy.
to him.
Avarice, the god of lead. God of lead. He was the god of greed in the Rats Invited. He's the god of Lee in this one. The god of greed.
Great.
I can't stop laughing.
Are they known as these gods?
Yes.
Right now?
So it's like, I'll do a quick lore dump on how the gods work in this world specifically. So Ambitio, quite the same as the Rats Invited.
Yeah.
People who are ambitious, who like want to start something or do something or create something, typically worship the god of ambition, including Dave, the ringmaster of the circus. Of the Ethereal. Avarice. So this is for necessarily greedy people, but it's people that want things. They want a lot of wealth. They want a lot of fame. They want a lot of this. It is an abundance of things. Those people worship avarice. So it's like, oh, I want to have all of this land back, even though I can't just create all of this land on my own. That would be greedy in a sense, which would be avarice. There's Inada, who is the goddess of determination, was the goddess of the afterlife in The Rats Invited. We'll get there. The goddess of determination, so she's for people that have a strong will or desire to do something, not in the way of ambitio, of like a creative venture or trying to do something like a set goal. It's like, I'm doing this and I need motivation to continue to do this. That is the goddess of determination's job. And then the goddess of possession is liking the things that you own. So it was like, this was our world and it's no longer our world anymore because Hekar destroyed it. That would be kind of reaching out to Re specifically, being like, we want what is rightfully ours. It's not fair that it got taken away from us because it was our world. That would be kind of that for her. They all have a purpose. This is their world. They created it, but they need some help reaching the mortals in the way they need to. You can pray whenever you want.
You can pray whenever you want.
Go ahead. Or you could just say a general prayer to all of them and not specifically say any of them.
I'm gonna let Aster go first.
Yeah, that's kind of her whole thing.
Does that help you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I, perchance, we're not in combat right now, so I guess like we're not going off of rounds, but could I potentially give Bardic Inspiration to help with the rolls
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
of I don't know what the rule for like praying is in this sense,
Mhm.
but I think as we're in this prayer circle, she'll whip out her lute and play a very soft, somber tune, unlike
Okay.
anything that she's played up until this point.
You guys feel inspired. What is the dice given for Bardic? How does Bardic work?
It's
in
not a
this?
dice. It's either a +1 bonus to attack rolls or saving throws, or a +2 bonus to morale.
Okay.
So I don't know if
So
you want to spin
be
that in a
+2
funny
to
way.
morale,
Give him
yeah.
a little
I'll just
boost.
add 6 to whatever you guys do here.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
I sort of close my eyes, and I don't know how any of this works. So I just go, whoever can hear me, I guess. What the hell am I supposed to do in this situation? That's her prayer.
Great.
I don't want to believe that it was this world's time yet. I don't think that we should be forced to hide away from everything we've built up until now. Please, just anybody listening, do anything.
Are you saying anything to the gods, or are you just playing this tune?
I think she'll be playing the tune more of like a prayer in her heart more than anything else. Like she was not raised religious. She wasn't like a super like fond follower of any god in particular,
Right.
but she knows their names and she knows what they stand for. So I imagine she's sort of just like circling their names and like chanting in her mind like Inada, goddess of determination,
Mhm.
and Ambitio, god of ambition. Just like
Okay. I'm going to have you all do intuition rolls, which is with your wisdom, to see if you'll pick up on what gods are giving you here.
there's no like religion based role in 2E. Dang.
There's a prayer spell in 2E.
Hey, can we real quick switch back to Thaco, please? Just for a second.
That'd be great.
21. 21?
Good. 8.
8.
1.
Natural?
Yeah.
Oof.
Good thing we got 21, right, guys?
Good thing we got a 21.
But hey, wasn't there a certain little +6 bonus that was
There's a +6 to
Oh.
everyone except for Ezra.
Yeah, natural
Dang.
1 is just always a fail.
But I have a 27.
So I
Yeah.
guess in my case that would have been 14 for me
14?
if it was +6.
Okay. You all...
Better than 8.
Ezra, you kicked it off, and you have an unknown connection to the gods. But you don't know anything about the gods really at all. You know there's churches, you know the general idea of what they like. It's kind of the logic of people that don't worship a specific god, just acknowledge they exist, and that's about it.
Yeah, Ezra kind of thinks the whole religion thing is kind of hokey.
Yeah.
So.
Just like, oh, the gods created the world, why are we worshiping them? And you would not, even if a god spoke to you, truly even realize that was what was happening, right? So any hint gifted to the gods to you guys, you're gonna miss it, because every time the gods have helped you in the past, in like moving mountains, moving bleachers, stopping things so you guys don't die, you specifically, Ezra, you're just like, oh, that's weird, right?
Yeah, I
Anyway.
just assumed it was like crazy amounts of adrenaline.
Yeah, so it's less that the gods don't respond to you at all, and it's that they do, but you have no way of understanding what you're even looking for in the first place, that you're just like, oh, well, that was some bullshit, you know, after it ends. You two, though, you feel this warm feeling rise up in you. So does Ezra, but once again, Ezra doesn't know. This warm, powerful feeling start to rush through you, and you have your eyes open as you're sitting in this prayer circle, Lauralana, as you're strumming your little lute?
Yes.
Yes. Do you two have your eyes closed by chance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the only person who sees this, but you can see this magical energy start to kind of rush through the veins of you, yours in pink, Aster's in gold, and Ezra's in green start to, as you feel more powerful than you used to be. You feel like something has heard you and is going to help you. Aster, you keep your eyes closed, but you feel this rush through your veins as well, as you have a feeling your prayers have began to get answered, and for a moment this loud crashing that has been above you guys the entire time ceases. And then it continues again, but there was a very obvious moment that something stopped him from walking for just a second to give you a clue that the gods are there for you in whatever way they can be. Ezra, you're like, weird. He must have like taken a break or something.
Just got tired.
You guys are going to get some abilities added to you. All of you. Ezra doesn't realize this yet, but you still get it. So all of you are going to get a +6 bonus to your attack rolls. So if you hit with something, I am going to add this to spells. You get +6 bonus to your attack rolls. This is it for now. If he attacks with anything directly, so like he tries to step on one of you, he tries to bite one of you, like if you're in his mouth, he tries to like close one of his eyes to get you to like get crushed under his eyelid kind of logic, he'll have a -6 to successfully doing that. While you guys go in, and all of your ACs are going to get boosted by 5. So you get a +5 to your AC. This is it for now. The gods will help in a more proactive way once you're up top. Oh, I'm also going to have I'll say you guys get a special little charm on you where you can breathe underwater for the next hour. Sure.
Sweet.
For the next hour?
Yeah.
So we gotta go right now.
Yeah.
Okay, the next 5 hours.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know.
It'll take us an hour just to get up to his face.
Yeah.
It is true. You do have to climb back up that ladder. And you feel this power rush through you. You both know what just happened as the magic kind of flickers out and fades from your veins, so it's not as painfully obvious anymore. The visual representation of what was happening. And Hekar continues to stomp again. You two know you just got power. Ezra, some hooey, bro.
Something weird just happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
I think I'm catching a fever.
I feel awfully warm. You guys hear Ezra say this as you two realize the power you've been given.
Well,
I think something happened.
I think something's gonna be okay.
Oh, really? Is that just sort of like wishful thinking, or?
A bit of both.
I can understand that. Well, do these gnomes, they got like real good hammers, right? Can I get a real good hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can definitely pick up a real good hammer. How much damage does your normal hammer do?
Oh, I have it in here.
I have it in here.
Hold on.
Tell that to me, good sir.
Hold on. You have to wait. A lot. 2d8.
2d8. Okay. I'll say with these really good hammers, hammers, you would have let's do 5d8 in total.
Shit.
Shit. 5d8, and then you have a +6 to hit on top of whatever your standard plus to hit is.
Yeah, and I do wield 2 of them, by the way.
Sick. So you can bonk 10d8.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
That's my rap name.
Oh, Jesus.
As you like walk over to somebody and you're like, you, give me that hammer. Could be 2 of them, actually. You guys see Trahim, the leader of these gnomes, kind of walks over to your little congregation in the corner, kind of walks in the corner and he's like, what is going on?
We're gonna go kill that dragon.
What?
Somebody has to do something.
You think you're gonna kill it?
I think we're gonna try.
Doesn't matter.
Guess not. Well, when are you doing that?
Right now, I guess.
Okay. Well, you got hammers, I see that. Do you need any more gear specifically? We can help where we can, if this is your goal.
Yeah. Ropes, climbing implements.
Yeah, yes, absolutely, yeah. And he kind of like whistles for some people and orders them around, and you see they bring some ropes, really long ropes, with some like grapple at the end of them, so they can get latched on to something for climbing.
You gather things, I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm going to Zahavi, by the way.
Okay, wonderful. Do you want any gear specifically? If you could think of something that these gnomes could reasonably have, I'll give it to you. Even if it's just like an updated version of your weapon or something. But you are a bard, so you know.
I'm a bard. I mean, I have a flail, but I don't think I'm going to be using that flail.
That's such a wild thing for a bard to have.
It's pretty badass, actually.
Yeah.
Because you're like trapeze, right?
Yeah.
I guess a flail is the like fruity version of a mace.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
See, she's trapeze. She's going to be swinging from shit and fucking smacking with that flail.
Yeah.
We can get you a flail that can have, what is the flail's original damage?
Oh, goodness.
We'll
Yeah,
see who can find it
the
first.
flail that I have initially, I guess against small and medium creatures, it's 1d6 plus 1, and against large creatures, it's 2d4.
Correct.
Let's
Yes!
let's just have it be 5d6
Ooh!
plus 6
Don't mind.
on top of your plus 1, so plus 7 in total.
Okay. For against all creatures?
Again, well, yeah.
5d6 plus 6?
You're fighting one creature, so against Hekar specifically.
Okay, but it's just,
That's-
yeah.
That's so much damage that it's like versus large creatures it does 5d6
Yeah.
versus normal creatures it just kills them.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true,
It's like what they're fighting down here is like they don't really need that much damage, but they've been down here for a long time with like not selling anything or anything
Yeah.
like that. So they've just been able to innovate and make newer, better weapons. And you guys are going to kill a monster, so they'll just give you some of the best they have.
Wonderful.
You walk over to Zahavi.
Yes.
He's sitting there healing, kind of watching what's going on. Been obviously trying to pick up on your conversation, but isn't trying to be like overbearing.
Yeah.
Since he has been for a little while. And he just kind of like looks at you, a sad, somber look on his face. He's like, hey,
What is it?
nothing. Come on. You sit with him?
Yeah.
And he'll kind of like tuck you into his shoulder.
Yeah, I was gonna.
And he'll just be like, at least we're safe. He's not British. At least we're safe.
I think I'm going up there.
What?
I've prayed a lot and I've thought about it a lot, and I don't want to die down here without trying anything.
Well, we can solve whatever's going on with you. You saw your friend over there, and you see Ezra like picking up more hammers and looking at a bunch of gear. She healed you somewhat. We could find a way. There's new people down here. They have different medicine down here.
Even if I'm healed, we might live out the rest of our lives here. I was not meant to be in here.
But at least we'll both be here, no? What are you saying? You want to go get yourself killed? We can be okay down here.
I want to try to help everyone down here.
You can. We heal. We know how to heal down here. Look, they have moss everywhere. We can help here and be safe, and we'll find a way to heal you and fix you, and we'll find a way up. Some other crazy people will go up and fight this beast one day. It doesn't have to be you.
I've made up my mind, and you can join me or not.
That thing, it's the size of our country. It just wiped out territories. What do you think you're going to do to it?
I'm gonna try. I don't know.
And he kind of like gets on his knees in front of where you were sitting and like holds your hands. He's like, you don't have to die.
I'm going to die anyways.
You don't know that. We don't know that. You can stay here. We can find a way. You could be here with me. We were supposed to grow old together, remember?
We are old together.
Older.
I've made up my mind. And the gods have showed me that... Gods, there might be a chance.
He kind of sits there, and you see he just stares at you, like tears kind of freely falling down his face at this point.
Oh, ditto.
And he just goes, "You're not going alone, then.
Okay.
I'll protect you out there."
Okay.
And we'll move past. You guys are getting gear,
Yeah.
and eventually, Lauralana,
Mm-hmm.
you feel a hand on your shoulder as you're kind of like looking at this flail, like swinging it around, and you see Dave. He goes, "What are you doing, dear?"
Gonna try to do something about all of this.
Well, you can't just go around beating the gnomes down here. They've
Oh,
been very kind to us.
Well, no, Dave. No. I know, I'm talking about above ground.
Well, dear, I don't think there is an above ground anymore. There's just a big monster up there, and you're like, and you go, see?
That's exactly what I'm going to try to do something about.
You're gonna go try to fight it?
Yeah.
How?
She does a cool trick with her flail.
Smacks yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she does a cool trick, and then she's like, well, me and a few of my new friends are going to try something.
I hate to break it to you, but that thing is going to not even put a dent. It's going to be like a wooden pinprick in your finger.
I'm nearby, right?
Yeah, you're standing like right next.
I think you're selling her short.
I assume you're going as well.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, what is the point?
What's the point of hiding in the dark until I wither away? What's the point in letting that thing roam around and destroy more land? All those people that we couldn't save are dead, so we should do something about it.
I think you're all just going to die.
Probably. But we're going to die doing what we think is right.
You don't even know if this thing can get killed.
If there's a chance that we can do something that maybe not in our lifetimes, and maybe not in the lifetimes to come, but eventually, someday, people can see the sun again, I think it's worth it.
This place isn't so bad. He kind of like leans up against a wall and you see rocks kind of like crumble off as he puts his hand on it and he kind of falls forward and he's like, oh, ignore that. It's a fixer-upper.
Dave, live happy, live safe.
Yeah, I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, then fix it.
We lost everyone in the circus. I lost everyone but you.
You can come with us, or you can stay here.
Ezra has to like turn away so that her face isn't like, I don't know.
Dave gets out there and is like, oh!
No! She says, you could come with us or you can stay here, but I'm sorry, there's not going to be a whole lot to convince me otherwise.
I'm not much of a fighter. I've always been more of a creative.
I know. And I've got a good feeling. We've got the gods on our side.
Yeah, so I will make sure to keep praying to Ambitio that you will be safe out there.
I've got faith. Something I haven't had in a very long time.
I think you're all foolish, but I cannot stop you. So.
I've heard there's a circus down here.
Really?
Yes.
Where at?
Some gnome told me about 7 hours away from here. But what's 7 hours, right?
What's 7 hours? Well then, I guess I have somewhere to go. And he kind of holds his hand out to you to like take your hands in his.
She's gonna give him a hug.
Oh, okay. And I'll hug you. And he'll go, you kill that thing and you meet me at the circus, okay?
I plan on it.
Okay. He gives you another kiss on your forehead. And he'll take a step back and start getting his stuff ready to walk 7 hours to the lower city to get to the circus. Ezra.
It's my turn.
It's Ezra. You see, as you're kind of gathering things, getting ready to go, your 35 simps.
Oh my gosh.
Including your number one simp, Yvette. Kind of sitting there talking to some of your other henchmen. She doesn't really realize that you're leaving. And she just kind of assumed you needed a break. You needed to blow off some steam and that everything is fine. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm tying things onto my hands for climbing.
Okay.
I guess I, for once in both of our lives, will initiate a conversation.
Yes.
I finish tying them on. And I go, are you settling in okay?
Well, I'm settling in just fine.
That's good. Most people don't seem to be.
Yes, well, not much we can do about it, right?
I have to tell you something.
Okay.
The railroad. It's my baby, I guess.
Right, yeah.
But after the events of maybe an hour from now, I think it may be up to you to finish it.
Why's that?
Well, some of us aren't very keen on letting that beast rampage up there, and we're gonna go stop it.
Oh. That's awfully dangerous.
Yes, and very foolish, and ill-advised, and the chances of us succeeding or living at all are very slim.
Okay. And you see tears kind of start to well up in her eyes. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to digest that.
I wouldn't know either. So, I guess find comfort in the fact that you're normal.
kind of stands up, tears kind of freely falling now. She wraps you into a hug.
Yeah, I hug her back.
She goes, I never was quite as good at building the railroads as you were.
Yeah, but you watched for long enough. You'll get the hang of it.
I got 35 idiots to help.
You do.
And they all kind of see Yvette hugging you and start to stand and, like, congregate.
I like hold my hand up like,
Oh.
no.
And they stay a distance away. No.
Listen, my strength came from just doing what I felt was right. So that's all you should do.
Okay, yeah.
And I kind of give her a squeeze. I go,
Okay.
I know I never really said it, but you are one of the best friends I've ever had.
And she kind of, like, laughs. You're much, much bigger than she
I'm
is.
huge.
Yeah. So she's, like, in your shoulder, kind of laughing, and she just goes, I know. And she kind of leans back and will, like, grab your face, and she'll go, if anyone can do it, it's you.
You don't gotta go inflating my ego like that.
Well, isn't that what I'm here to do?
I guess.
I mean it.
Well, I hope so. That's
That's all you've ever needed.
I think back to how, like, hard my life is.
You know? And a lot of the time, just hoping
Yeah,
has kept you
got me
alive.
through, yeah. Go tell all of the idiots that I appreciate them as well.
Alright. Good luck.
See you around.
See you around.
I go finish tying things onto my feet and hands.
Okay. You can very much tell Yvette is holding off on telling the idiots you're leaving until you're gone.
Thank God.
Yes. The 35 idiots. Ezra and her 35 idiots and Yvette. You all gear up, get ready, get things loaded as you get prepared to go and fight this monster that's only goal in life is to destroy the entire universe.
Hey y'all, thanks for listening to the episode so far. I hope you are enjoying our first mini campaign, The Young Skull Accord. I wanted to take a second to thank a few people. Thank you to RadioFreeKerbin, a Twitch streamer who has been extremely supportive along the way. Thank you to Issac and Natalie, our crew, who will help us upload episodes for you all every single week. And thank you to KWCR, who allow us to use their radio station and to post on their Spotify and do pretty much everything. So, thank you. And thank you to you for listening. There's no reason to make a podcast unless people are listening, and we're glad you're enjoying it. You can find everyone I just spoke about and more on our socials or in the description of this episode, as well as our live show we do every Wednesday from 3 to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on kwcrradio.com. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I will let you get back to the Young Skull Accord.
Here we are again.
Here we are again. Ezra and Lauralana, you guys see Zahavi is gearing up with you guys. Getting ready, loading things in, stuff like that. You guys would know he didn't get any of the godly benefits that you three did. I mean, you don't know this, Ezra.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything. But eventually...
Eventually,
Trahim kind of walks over to you guys. He just goes, all right, we ready then?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Well, most of the world is probably underwater. Including the entrance has a high probability of being underwater. So, I will open the entrance. Once you are out, I'm going to close it, and I will not open it again until I hear the steps of Hekar cease.
Understandable.
Okay.
Okay. And he kind of nods his head to all of you. As you start to make a trek out, you eventually get to this ladder and start a climb where you three and Trahim and Zahavi are all climbing up, waiting, kind of building anticipation to get to Hekar. And
While we're going, could I talk to Zahavi?
Yeah.
What would you do if we stayed down here?
I don't know. Learn the gnome's magic. I mean, we're old. We've got plenty of time, nothing but time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they still need priests. They still need hope. They need people to give them something to stay down there for, to not give up. I mean, that's what we did for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Might as well keep doing it. It's what we're good at.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe find a nice tunnel, settle down for our last few years.
What would it look like?
Well, I don't know if there's flowers, but we could probably carve some. I always did like flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try to find some piece of cloth to make the beds more comfortable, so we're not sleeping on rock.
No, your back would kill.
My back kills normally. I don't know, maybe a door? Some privacy?
I think we could make a door.
I don't think it'd be that hard. Maybe we can ask Ezra to help. I'm sure she could.
Yeah.
You hear, like, door Ezra help. I don't know. It wouldn't be too bad, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Well, I guess we gotta make it out then, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe we can do all that on the surface. If there's any surface left.
Things regrow.
Thanks, regrow. Any other interactions anyone would like to have while climbing up the ladder?
No.
Okay.
I was going to make a Metal Gear joke, but nobody here plays Metal Gear.
And you guys eventually get to the top. Trahim kind of looks to all of you, and there's this big door with runes. You could hear lapping of waves on this area right here as water has slowly started to make its way towards this entrance as things are slowly pushed under the ocean by Hekar's heavy footsteps. You can hear loud roars, the thunder's even louder, the wind whips even faster as he goes, well, we're here now. You say your final goodbyes.
I already did, and I don't really know you, but
You don't have to say goodbye to me.
I give him a firm handshake.
Yeah, you both got great grip.
Oh, dang.
The great grip, guys.
All right.
Anyway.
That's what the 35 idiots are called.
Yeah.
That's the great grip, guys.
Anyway.
Oh, brother.
He goes, well,
Thank you for taking everybody down there.
you're welcome. Thank you for trying this.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I will see you all when the footsteps stop.
Yeah.
And he twirls his hands in a little circle as the
Yeah.
runes kind of light up, and the door.
How fast is it closing?
It's opening right now, but it's opening pretty.
Fast?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
Okay. You could see water starting to kind of flood in, but you guys managed to stand as it seems like this area has managed to stay just barely above the ocean. Not really, but within, you guys can still stand in it. And you can see now the face, not even the face really, because of how large he is, but the massive eye of Hekar, kind of staring forward with one goal alone, is to destroy the rest of Lehar. But it is just voiding into where you all are right now. And you all can start your journey walking out of the gates of the gnome tunnels.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. You
Yeah.
step in, you're kind of wading water as you walk out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stand near the entrance, just kind of taking in Hekar.
Okay. He is massive. You can see bulbs of what looks like bubbling, like almost pimple-like things, except for they're huge in comparison, with green and red acidic ooze kind of coming out. You could hear the sizzling of his own scales as if this being is in pain just from existing. You can smell kind of like a putrid breath coming off of him, and his giant eyes kind of looking around and blinking rapidly, trying to find things to destroy.
How far away is he from us?
I'd say, like, within the point of view could hit any part of his, like, spikes on his face, like, 300 feet away.
Pretty close.
Pretty damn close.
Okay.
Ezra walks out.
Yeah.
Who's walking out next?
I'll walk out.
Lauralana walks out.
I'm just standing right outside of it.
'Kay.
Waiting to hear it close.
The door closed behind you, or?
Mhm.
Like you walked out and then the door's closing behind you? Okay.
See you fuckers.
Yes.
I'm actually not going, guys.
Just your two of us and your husband go out.
Yeah, Zahavi will walk out as well.
The
And the door will close behind you guys.
Well, as it's closing,
Yes.
I want to see if I can shove Zahavi back into it.
Sure. Yeah. I'm just going to let you do it. I want you to describe to me how you're successfully doing this. You're both very big. He's not like a small guy.
No, but he's also old, and she would know
This is
his
true.
weaknesses.
He's got like a crick knee, a broken back.
That's exactly. He's got back issues,
Mhm.
and he's got a bad knee. And I was standing close near the door, so I didn't have to do much. But I'm probably just standing there holding his hand. And then I would move my hand away and just look at him and just be like, I love you. Yeah?
And he kind of like gives you a soft smile and he goes, I love you too.
Give them some hope for me. And I'm going to shove him.
Beautiful. You shove him in, kind of like trip his bad knee.
Yep.
You hear his back kind of like across on the ground as the door closes behind you. And you can hear what sounds like banging and muffled like shouting coming from the other side. But Trahim promised you one thing, and that is that door will not open again until the footsteps stop. And so,
You feel a hand on your back. I
She's like shaking.
probably would have done the same. And you feel something interesting. You feel what kind of hurts at first, as you feel like your back straighten and your muscles kind of plump out, and you can feel what you assume is the disease somewhat burning away as I cast Resplendence of Renewed Youth. This spell allows a creature to tap into the spiritual strength in order to bring its body back to the peak strength of youth for 1 year.
Oh, wow.
So you are as though you were 25 years old for a year.
It's crazy.
it's pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you were like, we're bringing this old bag with us. Better make her young again. Yeah, you feel good. You weren't sick when you were in your 20s,
No.
so you're okay.
You do also, for the next year, have immunity to all diseases.
Wow.
Woo! Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Beautiful. You all stand now 300 feet across from Hekar, a vast ocean ahead of you. Waves start to thunder down as you can see tides, massive, starting to come towards your direction, knowing that you will probably be taken under these tides at some point as you stand on one of the only plots of land remaining in Lehar, as you look at the city that was once yours, completely gone, now replaced entirely by this country-sized monster that lays in front of you, and you watch as its eye kind of and locks onto you three. You three being the last things that this creature has to destroy, excluding the dragons, which their towns and cities used to be built high above yours. They seem to not even exist anymore, not within where you can see them visually. As it locks eyes with you, what are we doing, gang?
Kill that dragon.
Kill that
Kill that dragon.
The rain is normal right now.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna look super cool.
Right.
As Ezra gets a boost of determination. Ezra draws both of her hammers and begins walking towards Hekar's eye. And at the moment when the water becomes too deep for her to wade through it, at her feet, a road made of moonlight starts appearing underneath her. And as she walks forward, and it's big, we can all walk on it.
Very nice.
Yeah,
That's sick as hell.
yeah.
Beautiful. You guys start walking across. This just paves the way up to Hekar. It can get the 300 feet that you need to go.
It can go really far.
Okay, wonderful. As you pave the way across this, you can feel waves start to kind of crash into you as things are getting bigger and bigger. The wind kind of knocking you off kilter, but you manage to stay on top of this bridge as you make the trek fully up to Hekar's face. Hekar moves incredibly slowly because he is huge in comparison to all of you. You are little blimps in comparison to even his eyeball. You're incredibly small. And you walk up and you can see his eye kind of tracking where you guys are, looking everywhere, trying to keep an eye on you to make its move to try and kill you all. And you arrive at its head.
I want to blind it real quick.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Tsunami.
Okay,
And I'm going to put a bunch of salt water in his eye.
There is, like, tsunamis happening actively, but you want it to target his eyeball specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 150 feet high.
Okay. Is that going to knock you guys into the waves? You can breathe underwater.
I mean, I can do it, like, as we're approaching.
Okay, yeah. So it'll...
I don't like the way he's looking at me.
Okay, tsunami. Is that just automatic since he can't move out of the way
Looking...
in any capacity?
Yeah, I guess he can't avoid it.
Yeah, so you just splash a bunch of salt water into his eye.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Does it do damage? I don't think it would do damage to him anyway.
It's just water.
It's just water.
He's in active tsunamis right now. He causes tsunamis and earthquakes.
I just want him to get a little salt water in his eye.
Salt water in his eye. Yeah, and it launches up, and you see his salt water right into his eyeball. Hurts real bad as he closes his eye, and you hear out this high-pitched scream that he lets out that kind of rattles throughout your entire body. Your ears feel incredibly in pain as this screech gets let out. You can see he has almost like gills like a fish on the side of his body that are oozing this gross concoction of horrible things he's been made of that start to ooze out even more, making this rotting smell even more potent as he yells. He cannot see you right now. He knows what direction you're in, but I'm still going to leave it as your guys' turn for right now. I'll say that's Ezra's turn, so you two get the opportunity to do something as you approach.
Great. Are his eyes open actively right now?
His eye that you guys are facing is not open right now. It is closed because he just got a whole tsunami to the eyeball.
Okay. Grand. I
Tsunami
guess
to the eye.
as we've been walking, just for the sake of hee hee ha ha, because it takes so long to cast spells on TV, I cast fly.
Fly? Okay.
And I'm gonna try and fly up to, like, how tall is the eye about? Like, is it based on the map currently?
We'll just count it as whatever it is on the map will be the logic of it here.
So his eye is about about 125 feet tall.
Okay. Yeah.
So I guess as we've approached, I'm gonna just spend my maximum amount of movement, which flying. I don't have a max fly because I don't like a base rate for flying because I don't normally fly. But would it be just the same as like?
Let me double check.
Like the same as like a dash, like if it was just double her movement.
I do believe it's double your movement, but let me make sure.
Because I guess like the thing that I'd hope to do is that she, as they've been walking up, she starts to kind of like build up momentum, starts to run, casts fly, and then flies up to like be in the center of where his eye is, but like not like on it, just like right next to it.
Ew.
The fly spell is around 30 feet.
30 feet? Yeah. Okay. In that case, I will make my way.
We could do something cool, because I put the salt water in his eye, so he closes his eye, and then we fly up and grab onto the upper eyelid. So as he opens it, we go up.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah.
Can I steal that?
smart.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
steal that.
also gonna do something as well if you want to
'Kay.
stay ground level. I am calling out on a spirit, and I can just part the sea.
Neat.
Ooh. Yeah. I'll go up and I'll latch on to one of his eyelids, his upper eyelid.
Okay, you latch onto his upper eye.
Yes.
Okay, you grip on to his upper eye, hanging on for dear life, waiting for him to get the salt water kind of out of his eye. He kind of squeezes it every so often. You can feel this weird flesh kind of squelch underneath.
Yuck.
Yep.
Delicious.
Ezra, are you going to try to move any closer to, like, the eye or anything? You did your main turn, but do you want to move any further? How close do you want to be?
I'm just going to keep walking on my moon road.
Okay. You walk on that moon road. Aster, what are you doing for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna summon a major water spirit, and it basically can just do a spell for me.
Okay.
I don't know how often, but it can.
So you're just
Guessing-
going to part the sea?
Yeah, I'm gonna do part water. It can do the part water spell.
How big is that?
It is gonna be
Did Jesus say to Moses, I don't know, big dog seems too big to me? I don't think so.
Is the implication that Aster is Moses right now?
She's
or
doing-
that Elemental is Moses and Aster is Jesus?
Somebody's doing Moses shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody is RP Moses right now.
RP Moses. Isn't that what we always do, is RP Moses?
What does that mean?
What the hell are you talking about?
You guys don't match my freak.
This is what happens when Tasia's in a padded room for 6 hours.
You have an incomprehensible freak.
And that's on free.
I'm actually gonna wait.
Okay.
Sick.
But I am gonna give myself water walk.
Okay, so you can just casually walk on the ocean?
Yep.
Okay. Are you walking as close as you can to Hekar right now, or are you trying to stay a distance away?
I'm gonna
Lauralana is the only one actively on him right now. And
Yeah.
she's on his eyelid.
I'm just gonna walk close and think of what I'm gonna do.
You walk close. Ezra's also walking close. You guys on separate little paths now. There's a little spirit boy that's following you, or does he dissipate after you cast this spell?
No, it's like a water serpent
Okay.
that's going in and out of the water.
That's very cool. Water serpent now around you. That brings us to Hekar's turn.
Yay.
Oh, I hit my head.
I'm gonna try to put a little bit of Hekar between me and Ezra.
Okay. I need you all to roll dexterity saving throws for me. Except for Lauralana, you're okay because you're not in the water actively. I know you guys have your things, but there are tsunamis happening around you.
I'm slightly above the water.
And tsunamis also go slightly above.
Nuh-uh.
Infamously, tsunamis are flat.
dude. Holy shit.
Well, I have water walk. How is that gonna affect me?
We'll figure it out if you fail. You just you ride that wave.
Yeah, hippie minotaur.
Damn. So I failed.
I also failed.
Okay, what'd you guys get?
I rolled
4.
another natural one.
Oh. Oh no. We'll go with Aster first. Aster.
Mm-hmm.
Hardly know her.
Hey.
You. You do have water walk. I don't know if water walk necessarily applies when you're getting pummeled from the top with a wave, but I will say your water walk will still apply once you pop back out to the surface. But you get hit by a wave and crash underground. You can feel debris kind of scattering across your face. You're going to take 2 piercing damage as things kind of hit into you, and you're underwater. Your water walk can definitely help you bolster getting up top faster. Like boom, boom, boom. If you want to make a
If
staircase.
cast underwater, the recipient is borne toward the surface.
Okay, so it's just making you go to the surface pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, that was what I was planning. But for flavor, you can make yourself a little staircase, whoop, 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 up to the water
Cool.
and get up top. You can breathe underwater anyway, and you won't push down that far. Luckily, your water walk saves you from having to take a turn to get out of the water. Unfortunately, that doesn't apply to our good friend Ezra over here.
Oh.
Ezra, you're walking on your little moon bridge, confidently, so ready for a fight. You just tsunami'd the hell out of Hekar, and you see as he lifts his leg a little bit and crashes it back down. Lauralana, you're kind of swung to and fro on his eyelid, and you watch as a giant wave kind of washes over you. And as you try to keep your bearings so you can swim back to the top and not immediately get sucked under into the deep, deep, vast ocean below you, you don't.
Yeah.
And you get swept off and hit for 12 piercing damage because you got a natural 1.
Shit, homie, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I rolled the best I could on that as well. And you go deep, deep, deep underground and will now have to spend your next turn trying to swim as fast as you can to get to the surface. As you are now in a dark ocean, sinking to the bottom, you could feel your body kind of unnaturally contorting to the pressure of how deep you were thrown under the water. And now you must swim. Hekar is going to open his eye.
Great.
His eye opens, and you get flung to the top. I'm going to have you roll dexterity saving throw again, just to make sure you can hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Why do I have your D4? Okay.
I don't know.
Ooh. That was a 17.
17? Okay. You manage to cling onto his eye. You kind of get wiggled around, especially as he's moving his legs,
Yeah.
causing tsunamis to destroy your companions below. You have no idea where your companions are. You're not looking at them. You're staring at the eye as you get flung to the top. That brings us to your guys' turn. Whoever wants to go can go.
I'll start swimming.
Okay. I'll make it just take one turn. You swim with all your might. It will take your entire turn as you get back to the top, and you can plop back onto your moon bridge.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna. This is big homebrew moment.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna ask you, and we're gonna see how this is gonna work.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Summon Swarm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll on a D100 table to see what type of swarm that is.
Okay.
And I guess the idea is that they will, they're small enough and his eye is big enough that they will seep into his eye.
Okay. You're trying to completely blind this guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna see how much I can get rid of this one eye.
Yeah, for sure. That's fun.
Okay.
Yuck.
Yucky. Ew.
It's rats. So
Wow. We did it, baby. It's like our show.
So as the eyelid slowly opens, I imagine Loot is strapped to her back, flail in one hand, clinging on with the other, and she's just gonna point her flail towards the eye and just sing and scream, and a bunch of rats are gonna come flying out of her hand and seep into his eyeball.
Oh, beautiful. Ezra, as you resurface on your turn, you hear this yell kind of scream. You know the like native tribe kind of yell screaming? That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, or yell singing. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting for
it's like a
Lauralana.
battle cry.
Yeah. As rats start to go out from everywhere around you and start to seep into this creature's eye, tearing. It's very small, but it's imagine if you got the most hairline paper cut on one of your eyeballs. It would hurt really bad, right? So they're making a variety of different scratches onto his eye. You're holding onto his eyeball right now.
His eyelid still, yeah.
And his eyelid is actively getting scratched, and he's gonna end up closing his eye again to try and crush all the rats that are in here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you roll dexterity
Great.
again.
Okay, that's fine.
Lauralana's just gonna stand here the entire time.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me like that for?
I don't like you describing the paper cut on the eyeball.
Can I say if I succeed this dexterity saving throw, can I also whip my way onto
Yes.
above his eye?
Yeah, if you succeed, I'll let you get to the upper eyelid area.
Okay. That's a 15.
15? I'll let it be enough.
Yes.
As you hear all your rats kind of squeal as they're going in. Some of them do kind of crawl to the back of his eye.
Yeah.
Some of them, however, do not. As you flip up to the top, and you can hear as all these little rat bodies kind of crush in the pure weight of his eyelid as you now stand at this upper kind of brow area.
Yeah.
So you can get to the top of his head. And up here, you can see more of these boils all over his body, filled with very toxic, no good stuff. And this stench is permeating through your nose, and you would reckon it is not safe to be breathing this much of this in for long periods of time.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Do I see that?
I will say, yeah, you jump to the top, and you have your own turn if you want to try to get up there with her or do something from that distance. It is 200 feet away.
Okay.
For the logistics of it, it's further, but we'll just say it's that.
So I have a question.
Yes.
With my major animal spirits, I can have them cast, grant them the speed or movement powers of the animal, flying, swimming, or running at the animal's base speed. Or transform the shaman into the shape of an animal, similar to Druid's shape change. I hypothetically do it to somebody else.
Sure.
Cool. I'm going to call on my last major spirit and give Ezra the power of flight.
Whoa.
I was about to do that for myself.
I got you.
Okay.
Did you know? I mean, I cannot do it.
I have a really cool spell.
Okay, then I won't do it.
You can give yourself flight.
I was going to say, I'm going to
can-
give myself flight.
Yeah, you can do it. That is just in the spell, so it works out fine.
Cool,
I,
exactly.
I want to just narrate that you look to Ezra about to give her flight, and you notice the water around her sort of swirling, and you're like, there's something going on there.
She's busy. I'll give it to myself.
She looks like a wet dog. She crawled out from the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I'm going to give myself flight, and hypothetically, could I make it up to where Lauralana is?
Yeah, we'll let you hop up there.
Cool.
I'll say you can't move any further past the brow.
Totally fine.
But you guys know if you breathe this in, it's going to be bad for you.
Yeah.
Damage for that won't be calculated until not on your turn.
Okay.
Which I believe it is now actually the world's turn and not your guys' turn anymore. But Lauralana, you see Aster kind of land on top with these magical, mystical, spiritual.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I have no excuse. That just came out.
You see spiritual wings, golden frailing from behind Aster. She lands down next to you. That brings us to my turn, which means you two need to roll Constitution saving throws.
Good thing my con is painfully mediocre. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Mandy.
Yee.
7.
7.
9.
Ooh.
God.
Ooh-wee, you guys.
Bring it back to Thaco.
Yeah. Does that +5 AC or the +6 attack roll?
So you're breathing it in.
Are we bardically inspired?
I'll let you still be bardically inspired.
Yeah.
You could still get that +2 to your stuff.
Okay.
All
I'd
of
rather save it for later.
everything I've rolled today has either been a dirty 20 or a 1.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You rolled a natural 20 at some point.
I did roll 1 natural 20.
Sorry, poison is really bad in 2nd edition.
Well, good thing I have a spell for that.
Yeah. Okay, so you each are going to take 4 poison damage
Okay.
as you come into contact with this rotting, gaseous fume that is starting to burn the inside of your lungs. It's almost acidic, but you can tell it's going to be gradually poisoning you and weakening you as time goes on. And I will say it's not to the point of debilitating yet, but if it continues going on, you're going to have major downsides to fighting this thing, like disadvantage on all attack rolls, damage, armor class, stuff like that, if you continue to just consistently breathe this stuff in. I'll say there's other magical means if you want to try to like rig something for yourself to try and cover your face so you're not breathing it in. You can do something like that, but it's a bad situation for you right now. Anyway, that will be the end, as Hekar is trying to get these rats out of his eye right now. That brings us back to you guys. Whoever wants to go first can go first.
I want to cast Zone of Sweet Air.
Around you guys?
Yep.
Beautiful.
80 yards around me and Lauralana.
Okay. Are you casting it on an item again?
I'm just going to cast it
Right there.
right there.
'Kay.
So then in the surrounding area, I feel like we don't need to move much from here, so I'm just going to keep it there.
Okay. You keep it there. You're like on his eyebrow, essentially, right now? Or what would be like the reptilian eyebrow?
Yeah,
line?
I'm just going to like go out a little bit further and just place it down.
'Kay.
So we have a good area
of it not being
yeah.
nasty. You would notice as you start to walk across this creature's body that the closer you get to the boils, they start to kind of bubble up more and more and more. And you would figure if you go too close to these boils, something very bad is going to happen to you.
Well, cool, because I'm making a zone of not nasty, so.
It's true.
Zone of truth.
You won't have
zone
to
of
worry
not
about
nasty.
breathing it in, but I don't know. That only applies to the air, right? Like if you get hit with acid damage, or does that block it out completely?
It's vapors.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So some of it will still be able to hit you if you interact with the boils directly. Some of it won't. But the air is fine. You
Yeah.
can breathe right here. So you cast that. The air clears up. You're not breathing in this nasty goo anymore.
Yay.
What are you two doing?
Ezra is sort of like kneeling on that moon bridge,
Mm-hmm.
and she looks up at her 2 compatriots doing much better than she is. She sort of starts to feel a little bit of that anger that she had in the tunnel, and she's like gritting her teeth again. And if anybody's looking at her, you start to see what you're pretty sure is like electricity arcing between her teeth, and then her hair starts to stand up all the way, and she starts floating as she is empowered by storm rage.
Hell yeah. She just became a Dragon Ball character.
Storm Rage is fucking crazy. I am immune to wind and magical wind.
That's
I am
nice.
immune to lightning. I can fly, hover, stop, go backwards, hang in the air, and cast spells, and cast lightning from my eyeballs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you just getting to the point they're at?
I'm going to cast lightning into his eye, I guess.
Okay.
Pew! Let me do a saving throw.
Okay, what?
Oh, no, it's versus AC. What's his AC?
You know,
Just give me a number to beat.
we'll just say let's have you beat 18. You
'Kay.
could beat an 18. I'll let you do it.
Easy. I rolled an 18, so
Okay.
here we go. Time to do math, everybody.
I love math with Ben.
Who's ready?
I'll say it's only 18 right now because his eye is closed. So you gotta lodge that in there. blast his eye. This guy, you guys went in just to blind this guy.
Yeah, he takes 54 lightning damage.
54! First damage dealt to Hekar. You see as your lightning bolt, his eye is closed as he's squishing all these rats that have swarmed into his eye crevices. And you see the bolt masterfully launches into right in between his eye that's slightly open from all the pain he's been feeling and just leaves a massive burnt crater in part of his eyeball.
I also passively, every turn, one lightning bolt comes off of me that strikes the same place.
Oh, you're gonna hit his eye every time?
Well, until I hurl again.
Okay. It
That's
just
crazy.
smacks it. That's super nice. You just have a consistent ton of damage going.
Yeah, only for 8 rounds, but yeah. The women have secrets.
They're telling secrets, and I'm scared.
Secrets.
You
Anyway.
should be.
Okay. You launch this into his eye. That leaves us to you fools. What do you guys want to do?
You want to go first, Izzy?
Aster, what are you doing?
Oh, it's my turn again?
Yeah, pretty positive.
No, I went last.
Yeah.
Oh, is it my turn then?
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, I
or
need.
is it mine?
I think it's
It's
Lauralana.
yours, Mandy.
Okay.
So I was
Yeah.
right the first time I looked at you.
My
man.
bad. Okay. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. I'm gonna try something fun, something new.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer.
Oh.
Yes.
Hi.
I love Phantasmal Killer.
Okay.
So I'll be honest, I'm kind of not entirely sure how this works, but when the spell is cast, the wizard creates the illusion, or in this case Bard, creates the illusion of the most fearsome thing imaginable to the victim simply by forming the fears of the victim's subconscious into something that its mind can visualize.
Okay.
Only the spell recipient can see the killer, but if it succeeds in scoring a hit, the subject dies from fright.
Oh. Okay. So it's the scariest thing this creature can imagine.
Hekar can think it. And if only it can see it, only Hekar can see it, and if it lands a hit, dies from fright.
I'm still gonna let it do something, but there's a chance it might not be able to exceed because Hekar's not intelligent enough to be able to visualize anything. Because truly, I do not know if there's a being that is scary to him.
Like the Phantasmal Killer, like the caster only sees a shadowy shape, and it's just whatever like his subconscious is afraid of is visualized.
Maybe the answer now is rats because of the eyeball.
Just one big rat.
He ain't scared of rats.
I think I would be.
And I think as far as I can tell, it lasts for 8 rounds.
Okay.
And there are modifiers that apply to the attack, so I guess it can only make 1 attack per round, but any chance that it can score a hit, the creature dies from fright. So it's just up to DM's discretion of what would this thing be freaked out by.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What he could possibly be freaked out by in like a way that would frighten him.
Mm-hmm.
The void.
Yeah.
You just see a black everything around you.
Oh my gosh.
You just subconsciously magically blinded yourself, and
Oh no.
I'm gonna say it's not gonna be able to kill him from fright. I just simply don't think Hekar can be frightened enough
Okay.
to actually die. But I will say if it successfully hits him, I will let it do 100,000 damage to him.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
If we can count that as a mutual.
Yeah, that works for me because
Compromise.
it lasts for 8 rounds.
Yeah.
So
And
if
only
it
have to hit
hits
5 times.
5 out of 8.
Yes. Beautiful. I'll say you see black, shadowy giants. That 4 of them that kind of form in the ocean ahead of you, darkening the sky above. You can see it looks like from the shadows they're made of something otherworldly, as if they have like fire rushing through them, water rushing through them, as these 4 giants, bigger than even Hekar himself, standing looking down from the sky above you, kind of ominously stare down at this creature. And you could definitely tell that there's a little bit of fear in this creature, not necessarily because they're gonna kill it, but because this creature only has one job, and if that job isn't done, it has one feeling, and that's a deep remorse for failing what it's supposed to do. And I assume it gets an attack on the action you cast it.
Yeah, special modifiers to the attack. So if the subject, in this case Hekar, is surprised, there's a -2 modifier to the
Okay.
attack.
Which would be a +2 in this
Yeah.
case
Yeah.
because we're not
Yeah.
using Thaco.
So
Yeah,
+2.
So +2.
Beautiful. Does the Phantasmal Killer get an attack on this turn?
Yeah. Should I roll for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's yours.
Roll for it's all like all 4 elemental giant things are all going at once.
Yeah, it'll all go at the same time.
Okay. Probably not 14.
No.
7 more times, guys.
It's going to have a realistic AC in this sense because I'm just letting you guys hit and not deal with AC because you're so small that it couldn't actively avoid any attacks from you. But it can see these giants. What?
Yeah, we get it. We're small.
You are small.
Wait. Does the bonus that we were given, probably not from attacks, like the gods' attacks?
No.
No.
It's a different thing.
Yeah.
If
so
you
no +6.
if you asked the gods to benefit you in some way and like took your action to do that, then maybe we could get it more to its plus.
Gotcha.
In general, it won't be impossible to hit, but it's gonna be much harder to hit than if you guys were going because you're so small. He can't avoid your attacks in any manner.
Of course.
Yeah. Beautiful. That's the end of Mandy's turn. That is 1 of 8 turns done for the Phantasmal Killer. We have 7 left. That brings us to my turn, and I need everybody to roll dexterity saving throws as the winds kick up
goodness.
on top of this.
I'm immune to wind.
You are, yeah. You don't have to worry about it.
Damn.
The wind does not bother Ezra at all. It's just like a gentle breeze through her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 16.
16? Okay. Yeah. You're fine?
17.
17. You're okay. Ezra is totally fine, but Aster and Lauralana, you feel winds start to whip around you as debris kind of slices, not enough to deal a bunch of damage, but against your skin as you start to get pushed kind of further and closer towards these blobs of pus and outside of the range of this wonderful smelling area. But you both manage to grit your feet into his scaly, fleshy body and stay put as the winds start to kick up. And Hekar is going to let out a very loud, roar as you guys feel his head start to move. You're standing on top of it, and you can see as the rain around you starts to change to an acid rain. The one thing keeping you safe is Aster's thing right here, her little sphere that she, well, it's not little, quite big sphere that she has for you guys.
Yeah.
If you guys jump out of the sphere, you're going to get hit with rain and have 0 protections from these pus balls that are on top of his body. You're okay for now, and that's going to be the end of his turn, which brings us back to you guys. What would you like to do?
What a great question. I'm going to cast a spell.
Cast that spell.
You know me.
Yeah?
I am the embodiment of the storm, so I am going to cast Control Weather to make a... How big is it? In the local area? However big that is. How big is the local area? Pretty big, I guess.
Probably. The size?
44 square miles.
Oh, that's pretty hype.
Hold on.
So the acid rain I just introduced is not happening anymore.
All right, so for 12 square miles,
Hell yeah.
it is, we'll say, a light snow.
Oh.
Yeah.
The wind is still there, but not as heavy as it was before. As
I do get to control the wind and the temperature, so it can be hot and snowing.
Interesting. Do you want it to be hot
Should make
and
it not
snowing?
windy.
I'll make it not windy.
Okay, there's no more wind.
It's not hot.
Okay.
It's fine, and it's snowing.
It's fine.
It's not windy, it's fine, and it's snowing.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
And the sky is clear.
Oh, you guys can see the sun again. Oh. As this happens for the first time in the past couple of days, the smog and clouds that have surrounded Lehar are no longer there, as you see the sun and a gentle snow falling from the sky, and the wind is no longer there anymore.
Let me tell you how long it lasts for real quick. 49 hours.
Beautiful. So you guys are okay for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
We'll be here for that long. Anyway, that is Ezra's turn as she changes the acid rain to something fine, so you'll be okay jumping out of that range from the rain. You still won't be okay from the poisonous air and the bubbles that are up here on his back specifically. This is not the same case scenario for every part of his body, but for his back area where you are, these pimple bubble things are there. What do you two want to do for your turn?
So, it's not windy anymore, so I'm not worried about that.
Yes.
I'm gonna plant myself in a spot that's further away from any of the pus balls, so I'm not disturbing those.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna plant myself down there, just kind of holding on to the scales, I guess.
Okay,
that are there.
yeah.
And I'm gonna spit, and I'm gonna cast Lungs of Water. This curse magically creates water inside a subject's lungs, drowning the creature in a few rounds. Non-breathing creatures and undead are not affected by the spell. Any other creature that fails a saving throw versus spell immediately begins to drown. So,
What is the saving throw?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
He did say he had gills.
I did say that.
You can still drown
Yeah,
yourself
yeah,
with
yeah.
that, though. Because it's just filling up parts of his...
Just tell me what the. Just tell me.
I
what
don't
the-
know. I'm trying to figure it out.
I feel
I don't
his
know
body
what my
with
saving...
water.
How do I calculate my saving throw?
I feel his
for
body
this?
with gills.
Let me.
And, like, obviously I know it's not going to be a few rounds like it would because he's a
Mhm.
massive fucking creature.
Mhm.
But I want it to happen
Yeah.
now.
Any water in your lungs is no fun, no matter what.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
going to hurt no matter what.
Yeah. If it takes a couple rounds for a human, it takes like
500.
yeah,
But you know what? At least he's going to be in pain
yeah, the entire
consistently.
Yeah.
What's your
time.
wisdom?
Drowning is no fun.
My wisdom...
It's the same as
is-
mine, right? 16.
Yes, I believe so.
And so he needs to make a saving throw DC 18.
Okay.
He needs DC 18.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing con save?
That would make sense to me.
Yeah.
1
I
moment.
don't know what else it would be.
Well, if stamina is strength,
Well, you're right.
Listen, I didn't make the rules of second edition.
no, but you can change them. Be the change.
Be
the change you wanna see in the world.
What
One
say
moment.
you, DM?
I'm finding his. It's an 18, right?
Yeah.
No, I do not
You
succeed.
do not succeed. All right. Well,
I got a 15.
it is concentration, so I have to be consistently casting the spell. So I can't do anything else but cast this.
Okay, so does that mean your little air thing disappears?
Nope, that's not
Okay,
concentration.
great.
This is the only concentration.
Great. So you can't do anything else except for this.
Yep, I
Okay.
have to be doing this
So
to
you're
have his lungs.
you're just gonna be
consistently
sitting here filling up that boy's lungs.
Yep, that's why I planted myself on the ground.
Filling up that boy.
Filling up that
That
boy.
sucks.
That leaves us to Lauralana. What are you doing there, girl?
I'm gonna, on the complete opposite of filling one's lungs with water, I'm gonna try and throw a fireball into the eye that has already been beaten up by
Okay.
rats and salt water
Yeah.
to try and make his eye explode.
Full explosion.
Yeah,
Gone.
no
eyeball
more
gone.
eye.
No
or at the
more.
very least, fully blind in that eye.
Okay. Sure. Where are you positioning yourself to shoot out his eye? Because you are on top of his head right now.
I still have
like-
fly.
Yeah. So you're just gonna fly down. and shoot
I'm
it?
just gonna like
'Kay.
fly like just like slightly above like the top of his eye and like cast downwards
Wonk. Okay.
onto eye. And I can look up the damage for it, but I don't really care as much about damage as much as I do no more eye.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let you do it because I think reasonably you could. What does this look like as you blow up? It's not gonna be like full socket gone because this eye is huge, but you could
Yeah.
definitely hit the part of his eye that hasn't been damaged yet to completely blind him if you'd like
Yeah, for sure. She is. Yeah, no damage. Just fully blind him. That's the choice I'm making actively. Yeah, she'll fly away from his face, like flail in hand, still loot on her back, and like just point same way that she did with the rats. Scream, and literal fireballs just going to appear, like basically like inside his eye, kind of like where there was like no more. Well, there's no damage.
No.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Fireball. Yeah.
And you watch as his eye kind of starts to burn, and there's already a huge crater from the electricity. There's like like hairline bleeding from all of the rat scratches. You can see rat bodies kind of lining the bottom of his eyelid from where he blinked. There's a few of them that are still alive, kind of like around in the back of his eye. This guy's eyeball is just getting demolished, and he no longer can see fully out of that eye.
Are we playing with critical hits at all in this, or are we just gonna say no?
If it becomes important where we want to do critical hits, we can. You can roll damage if you find damage for that, if you want to, so you can
Okay.
give it to me, so I can figure out how much damage he was
Yeah,
actually
'cause I
taken from it.
I remember seeing somewhere. I don't know if it's if you blind somebody or if you destroy someone's eye. There is something. Maybe it was in the thing I just read. Are we playing off of bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage with fireball? If
Well, it would be fire damage.
fire, okay. Yeah, so it says eye injured -4 penalty to all attacks.
Oh, great. Okay,
I mean,
that's fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Great. You, like I said, if you find damage for that, you can roll damage for me and just let me know what it is. But
Yeah.
I'll move on to the world's turn while you do that. Just to speed this up a little bit. You guys, I need all of you, once again, to roll a dexterity saving throw. Izzy, if you fail this, you lose concentration.
Yep.
great.
Why?
Yeah, what are we doing?
He's moving.
I'm not on him.
Yeah, you're fine. If you're
Doth
not on him,
recall
like
thou
Lauralana's not on him either, so it's only Aster that
You
needs
said
to.
all of you.
Sorry, I forgot you weren't on him.
And it's
Forgive
just
me.
Aster.
Not a natural one.
But quite close.
Aster, you watch as this being, you guys too, Lauralana and Ezra, you guys are kind of flying off from his body, launching things into his eyeball, just irritating the hell out of him,
Yeah.
pretty much. How much damage did you do, by the way?
Oh, it was just 29.
29k. Very nice. You both fly away and watch as he kind of rears up his legs and pushes off of the ocean floor. He's so big that his legs reach the ocean floor from here as he pushes off and kind of rears his head back, kind of like a horse, you know, when a horse like bucks and pushes somebody off.
Yeah.
He's obviously trying to get all of you guys off of his back, although it's only Aster that's on it right now, as his lungs are filling with water slowly, but they're filling with water, and you guys are just launching things into his eye. He's trying to cause as much chaos as he possibly can as he rears back, and Aster, you are just kind of sitting there locked in on his back, and you can feel as his body begins to rise from the water. You can hear the sloshing of waves around you as you feel your body start to topple forward, and you down the back of his body. You won't go all the way. You're only going a portion because he can only buck up so much, but you start to roll down and you're going to take some damage from every boil that you run into on this way. That's a lot of dice. It's all D4s. It's all D4s. Don't even worry your head. I rolled really bad too. Yes. You only take 10 damage. It's going to be a mix of fire and acid damage as you start to roll down and hit into all of these boils as they start to explode. There will be no additional damage because I'll say you're still in that radius of the air thing you have going on. You did not get knocked out of the air radius, and you still are in his head neck area as he's fucking huge. But you definitely went further down. You're way significantly further away from your two companions, and you're severely damaged. You have acid burning through you and fire kind of on your body that you can pat out. As his turn ends, that brings us to
Phantasmal
you guys.
Killers?
The Phantasmal Killers.
Forgore about them.
I
real
also
quick.
For gore.
I forgore.
smack him.
Wait, what did you say it was? You just rolled a hit. Oh, +2?
Yeah, +2.
What? +2? Oh, yeah, 21. 21.
That will not hit.
What? Okay.
Like I said, for the Phantasmal Killers, he has his realistic AC for fighting things his own size.
Gotcha.
It's 100.
No, you can hit it. It's just significantly harder to hit it.
Dang.
And right now, unless you ask for some more pluses to that, you probably won't hit it without a natural 20. Or other ways of bonuses getting added onto it. You guys, it's your turn again, so go ahead.
Speaking of hitting him, I'm going to draw one of my hammers,
Yes.
and I'm going to, like, Thor style,
Yes.
fly into his leg and hit him with it.
Okay.
And I will tell you what spell I'm casting after we do the attack roll,
Oh,
because
okay.
I think it'll be
Wonderful.
interesting.
Your AC for you hitting him will be smaller as he's a significantly bigger target. I'll say since it's not the eye, it'll be 15 right now.
Oh, I definitely make it.
Okay, great.
So I made a successful attack, you would say.
Yes.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I cast Break Limb.
Oh!
This devastating spell enables the caster to break an opponent's arm or leg by touching it. A successful
Okay.
attack roll is required to touch a victim who is not unconscious.
Okay. You succeeded.
You can make a saving throw.
What is that saving throw?
DC 18, it just says successful saving throw versus spell. Let's assume for our rules, Constitution.
Okay.
again.
I succeed.
You succeed?
I got a
Okay.
26.
So you do not take the additional 1d10 points of damage, but your leg
Okay.
is broken.
Okay, does he take any damage from the breaking of the leg initially?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll that for me.
I'm going to use D&D Beyond.
Yes, go ahead. You can calculate that. You two, what are you two doing? You just pipe in when you get the amount of damage, Ben.
Yeah, I've got a spell here called Intensify Sensation.
Okay.
Again, this stupid list doesn't tell me the saving throw, but
'Kay.
it will probably be the same 18 DC.
'Kay.
But you tell me what
What
save you
what
would
does
make.
this do?
So this spell enables the intensifying of a sensation in herself or a single recipient. So,
Okay.
Hekar.
Yes.
Unwilling targets receive a saving throw versus spell to negate this effect. Any physical or emotional sensation can be heightened to unbelievable heights through the application of this spell. often disconnecting the recipient from reality, creating an extremely heightened interest or emotion, and proving to be an immense distraction from dealing with fast-paced and changing circumstances.
Okay.
So
it's just distracting him, right?
I will let you know what happens if he succeeds. If he fails.
I got a natural one.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
He
you tell me.
explodes.
His lungs explode. His
Beautiful.
gills explode. So, while this spell is in effect, all ability checks, attack rolls, damage rolls, and saving throws are made with a -2 penalty.
'Kay.
And all wizard and priest spells are cast with a 1d4 + 1 casting time initiative penalty.
Okay, how long does that last for?
Forever, you
8
idiot.
rounds.
8 rounds. Okay, great. Wonderful.
I'll keep track. I'm keeping
Yes.
track of the zone as well.
Awesome. Okay.
Broken leg,
Yes.
51 damage.
51. Okay. Lauralana, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
I also forgot calculate damage for the second lightning bolt that strikes him, because that keeps hitting in the same place. His eye is gone, but you can still do damage through it.
Yes, this one is not as strong.
That is okay. What are you doing, Lauralana?
Do I do the thing?
Oh, they're not listening to you.
They're not listening to me. I
11.
guess I won't.
I was doing math. 11 damage.
I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about doing the thing. But I don't know if now's a good time to do the thing.
We need to get inside before we can do that.
Okay. Okay.
He's got a mouth.
That's true.
Yeah. I guess you're
Right
so
there.
right. He do got a mouth.
He got a butt too.
Yeah.
You guys would have to travel so long to get to the butt.
Wait. You didn't blow a hole in his eye, did you?
No,
He said it's not an empty socket.
it's not an empty socket.
But the eyeball is a ball of goo.
It's bad.
Did you blow a hole through, like, the lens?
Probably where the fireball was. Yeah.
Could we get into the eyeball? It's full of liquid. Swimming in there.
Oh, gross.
I guess you could if you wanted to. The mouth would probably be the easier outlet.
Probably, but, like, how metal is that?
Yeah,
you
and
know?
also mouth far away.
It's not
that far away.
The eyeballs are pretty close to the mouth.
I guess, but like considering how big this guy is, imagine how many rounds it will take to.
You just gotta drop on down.
We can all fly.
You can all
That's
fly,
true.
except for Aster. But other
Yeah.
things are
No,
gonna
I
happen
can
to
fly.
Aster. Okay,
Aster can
never
fly.
mind.
Hardly know her.
That major, like,
Oh,
spirit
it's still
just
there.
stays.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll ask this question to determine what I do.
Yes.
How many rounds would it take for me to fly into his mouth and like down his gullet?
I'll just let you do it in a round if you would like to.
Shit! I guess I'm flying into his gullet in 6 seconds.
You're fast. You're up. His eye is not that far away from his mouth.
Yeah.
He's actively screaming and bucking back from where you guys are flying. His mouth is like right in front of where you guys are.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make a zoom right. I'll make sure. I mean, can you all, Ezra? You're all within vision, within sight.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout, "I'm going in!" and she's gonna nosedive into his mouth.
Yeah.
and-
I'll say you can't get any further than like in his mouth,
Okay.
like on the tongue area,
Okay.
but you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avoiding the teeth, but you know.
Right. Yeah. He's yelling, so it's not like it's that hard.
Yeah.
But you won't be able to fly further than that.
Okay,
in 6
that's fine.
seconds. But you can get in the mouth in 6
Yeah,
seconds.
you will see me fly nosedive right into his mouth.
Another thing about this spell that I just did.
Mm-hmm.
Damage suffered during the effect of this spell is perceived as 25% rounded up worse than it actually is.
I don't. 25%?
Well, I fucking hate second edition Dungeons and Dragons. Why don't we just double it?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I like that.
Double
So-
the damage then.
So double those.
Because everything's heightened is what it is.
So he
Yeah.
actually take an additional 54 damage then.
Great. I just added 54 on accident.
He healed? You stupid.
I got it, dude. I got it, bro.
You're fired.
God damn it. I knew this day was coming.
I will not be saving your life.
Okay.
Oh.
Those are mine. Anyway, you into his mouth. This is all happening around the same time of you doing this, you're still on the back of his body, you doing your thing, flying into his mouth, and you snapping his leg. So it's like he rears back and does the yell from the previous turn, which sends Aster, I almost called you Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon. Aster starts flying down, hitting into all these boils. You fly into his mouth, and then Ezra crushes in one of his legs with one fell swoop, and he starts to topple sideways. You are in his mouth. You are on his back. Ezra, You can be fine considering wherever you hit, but I'll just say you hit in a way where he won't be falling on top of your body as we speak.
That would be crazy if he did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're a really bad lumberjack.
Although I guess if you knock someone's knee inward, they could fall that way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That was kind of the logic I had, but I was
He's got
like,
4 legs.
you could be forward. Yeah.
I was directly under his belly on
Yeah.
the inside.
Yeah, Gucci, Gucci.
Break your leg.
Tickle, tickle.
Tickle, bonk. Anyway. And he starts to kind of topple down. He's not going fully sideways, but half of his body is like falling forward as he is not prepared for the brunt of this going down, which means, Aster, you are falling forward once again. Will you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Does me being able to fly help?
Make a dexterity saving throw for me, and then you'll be able to fly and not land in the water after this. If you succeed, you can just fly up.
I have something cool to do if you fail.
Oh, I'm just fine.
Okay, cool.
30-20.
Okay, you see this start to happen, and you fly up into the air. You saw Lauralana dip into his mouth. Lauralana, will you roll a dexterity saving throw for me? You can fly, but you are trapped kind of in his mouth cavity.
17.
17? You're fine. Great. He topples over. He's not all the way down on his side in the water yet, but he is like leaning forward on his broken limb. Oh, just kidding. It is his turn now.
Yeah.
You're in his mouth. He's going to start closing his mouth.
Okay.
Do you want to stay in his mouth?
She's just making the effort to go down. His throat.
Okay. It's big enough that you won't get squashed, that you're in it, but you are slammed in between his 2 jaws as he completely closes off your guys' entrance unless you want to sneak between teeth or climb in the eyeball.
Ew.
And you are shrouded in darkness as you hear him start to... It almost sounds like gurgling coming from the bottom of his throat as this rotten smell starts reaching your nose once again. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me. He's a gross, and nasty boy.
That's a nat 1.
Oh! Bad things are gonna happen to you!
I figured!
I had a lot of those recently.
Lauralana,
Yeah,
you made the brave, bold decision
I sure did.
to solo fly into this guy's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You guys watch as Lauralana gets closed in, and you can hear this gargling sound once again start to... But you watch kind of helplessly as you can see this rotten, fire, acidic, poisonous bile start to up his neck through his scales and gills, oozing out even more. In quick succession, you're in his mouth as he starts regurgitating acidic and fire bile from his body.
Great. Cool. What's that gonna cost me, boss?
It's gonna cost you a lot.
Okay.
How much health do you have?
What? I got 33 hit points.
33?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I knew I should have done my cool thing.
You're gonna be inside the body with this poisonous, acidic, gooey stuff, so you might be the first to die.
That's okay by me.
But I won't kill you right now, but I'll
Okay.
tell you how much damage it's gonna do in total.
I
Okay.
do have a thing that could bring you back.
Me too.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't take any healing at all.
Can
so.
the things bring her back if her body is disintegrated from acid, though?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
Mine can't.
Ben's just crazy.
Yeah, the domain of the moon is fucking wild.
Okay. You're going to take 22 damage. It could have been a lot more, but you're going to take 22 damage.
I'm still standing.
As you see this bile start to go up and pretty much entrap you in a lake of this rotten ooze. It's going to actually do a little bit more damage. 4 more damage as you start to breathe in this rotten, poisonous bile around you. This poison is going to continue affecting you every single round unless you get fresh air, but you are closed in the jaws of this creature, and eventually it swallows back the vial, hoping that you're just dead, and you fly down with it into his throat, into stomach area, however far you want to go.
Semi-stupid question.
See?
How much longer can I give myself if I hold my breath?
How long could you hold your breath? I feel like you're like trapeze. You got pretty good breath control.
Yeah.
I think it'd be like reasonable. I could like, but you're also doing things.
So, like, if I were to roll to, like, maintain concentration on holding my breath, is that something that I can do?
I'll let you do that, yeah.
Okay.
I'll have you roll Constitution every single turn after. And you won't have to do it for this one. I think it's reasonable you can hold your breath for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But once you start like actively doing things, getting more involved with this hot, permeating, acidic stuff all around you, you'll have to start rolling Constitution saving throws. It'll get progressively harder the longer you go. So first one will be really easy. Past that, it'll get much harder until you're dead or you make it out.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. That is Hekar's turn. There are hurricane, tsunami waves hitting around you guys, but you guys are flown relatively high in the air. I mean, I guess Ezra isn't. Ezra's down, but Ezra could just realistically move out of the way.
Yeah, I've got a cool thing.
So that brings us to your guys' turn. We did forget about Phantasmal Killer, so do it again.
Do it again.
Natural 20, baby.
Do it again.
2.
So close. So close.
So close.
If only there was a 0.
No one else can see these guys,
Yeah.
so there's nothing cool visually, but they're swinging.
Yeah, they sure are.
It is your guys' turn.
So the jaws are like closing?
They're like clamped by the time the 6 seconds end. There are like gaps in between his teeth. The bile is starting to rush down his throat again. It was very obvious he regurgitated it to trap Lauralana in his mouth.
Yeah. I'm going to start to worry that Lauralana's not okay anymore. And I'm going to do something really cool.
Okay.
I'm going to grab Aster, and I'm going to do the other thing you can do with Storm Rage, which is embody lightning. And we zip through.
Oh,
That's so fucking cracks. Okay.
cool. That's amazing.
You guys, is that an action, I imagine?
It's movement.
Okay, then yeah, I'd imagine
It's
that's just your full movement.
That's how the flight works, is if you go full speed, you're lightning.
Okay,
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'll say you just zap through. You and Aster are in there now. I'll say you can't move past the mouth area since that's the logic I used with Lauralana when she got into her mouth. You could see the bile kind of going down, and there is no visual perspective of Lauralana or where she is right now. The bile's no longer in here. You would know if you like touch down on the tongue or touch the like top of the mouth, you might get like acidically burnt. And there's also poisonous gas in this room in the mouth right here that will start taking effect on Hekar's next turn.
Could I let go of the zone? Like, I mean, it'll just fizzle out eventually.
Yeah.
I'll just cast another one. Can I do it on my staff on me?
Sure. Yeah. Cool. Beautiful. So you can't get affected by that. You could still get hit by physical damage by the acid and the fire around you.
Yeah, but breathing, whoever is around me, 80 yards around me, can breathe.
Great. Fantastic.
Cool.
Am I 80 yards away?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
I'm alive. I'm dead.
Do you guys want to do any like attack or anything to like the tongue or the mouth or the teeth or anything?
I
right
worry
now?
he'll
can only
throw
cast
up.
once.
I don't want him to throw up again.
Reasonable.
Just want to find Lauralana or her skeleton.
Okay. You do not see a skeleton in the main mouth area. You do not have enough movement to travel further down in these 6 seconds. But from the look around, there's nothing there. That brings us to Lauralana, who is now in the bowels of Hekar.
Bowels. All the way through the stomach
throat
already.
area, throat
The
to bowels,
In the esophagus.
esophagus.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
the ooey gooey is going down slowly.
I'm going to say now's probably a good as time as any. I'm not looking so hot. Going down this throat.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Polymorph Other.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So here's kind of the vibe. As far as Lauralana knows, she does not really acknowledge or understand what other people have been doing
Right. Yeah. Of course.
to Hekar and his body.
Mm-hmm.
So as she's sliding down his throat and just feels like the acid like surrounding her, almost like burning through her skin, even if she isn't touching it, just the feeling of being enclosed inside.
Yeah.
Very sticky, very gross. Sorry,
Yes.
Ben. Yeah, she's gonna cast Polymorph Other.
Okay.
The area of effect is one creature. The duration is permanent.
Okay.
The polymorph creature must succeed on a system shock roll to see if it survives the change. After this, it must make a special intelligence check to see if it retains its personality. But I don't think his personality is going to change a whole lot from here.
It's real nice.
Yeah. He's
Super chill all of a sudden.
super chill all of a sudden.
It's like, hey guys, I can speak common now.
Yeah. Should I have you roll first to see if he succeeds this? Or because there's a specific save to polymorph that must be made.
What are you trying to polymorph him into?
Well, you see, he's not necessarily going to change size or shape as much as he's going to turn polymorph into a very decrepit version of himself, void of skin and muscles and organs.
Okay.
He's essentially just a big carcass skeleton of himself.
Okay.
We're gonna nasty up the boy.
More than he's already nastied.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna extra nasty this.
So
boy.
yeah, we're basically turning him inside out, his exoskeleton.
Can I
He's just-
get nasty boy with extra nasty?
Can I? Yeah. Give me a little nasty with
Can I
it.
get that boy nasty style?
Please,
Please, pretty please.
please. Okay, so what do I have to succeed?
It's on my character sheet at least. There's a specific save against polymorph spells.
Yeah, so it's the system shock roll.
Well, system shock
Oh, the
is to
system-
see if he dies or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, that's to see if he
Yes.
dies automatically. Let me
Yeah.
see what the system shock is for him. I think it is based on level, and if this guy is above levels, then I might just give you what the. It's a con save, it looks like, but
Yeah, that's
let me see. System shock. Oh, that's kind of lame. You said he doesn't really have a level.
If we're going, what is the highest level you could be in 2nd edition for a monster?
Here it's 25, but it's just a 100% chance he will not get system shocked.
Yeah, so he just wouldn't die from.
Okay,
getting
yeah, that makes
polymorphed.
sense.
Yeah, there's nothing in him that I think could be shocked enough that it would kill him.
I mean, it
Okay.
could hurt though.
Sure.
Could take damage. Yeah.
If we wanted to do that, but I mean, hypothetically, if the polymorph works, then he's just nothing, right?
He's a
Well,
skeleton version of himself.
We were trying to work out how we could make the polymorph work where we debilitate him but not destroy him.
because
Yeah.
you can't. I don't think you could polymorph something into something like that isn't living anymore.
Yeah, so
No.
that's
Yeah.
why we were just like fucking him up.
Yeah,
Is
it's just
Yeah,
is the idea.
We're polymorphing him into a skeleton, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, he's still alive, but
Just he's twisted and bad.
yeah. You can see the insides and stuff.
Right.
Trying to think creatively,
No, no,
So it's either that or turn him into a rat, which I.
especially with us inside of him. Pretty bad.
What a funny way to die, though.
Yeah, and he would be fine with his 500,000 hit points.
Okay, so the thing with polymorphing specifically, the spell, it's the same in 2nd edition as it is in 5th edition, is the creature you are trying to polymorph him into, you have to know it and know its abilities in order to polymorph him into it, meaning you wouldn't know what his abilities as a fleshy skeleton version of himself would be,
I see.
meaning you
Unless-
couldn't hypothetically
Unless
turn
they're
it
just
into
the
that.
same.
That also isn't a creature that, like, exists. It has to be a creature you know, a creature that you can realistically know the abilities of to transform him into it, right?
See, that's why we were thinking, because it is a creature that we know, because it's this guy. It's
Right.
just him, but a little fucked up, is what we were trying
So
to
are you
think
just trying
of.
to weaken him, in a sense?
Yeah, we're not trying to kill him with
Okay.
this
Yeah,
spell.
he just has no more muscles or skin.
Okay.
I mean, I think that could still be a little too far. I think the idea of turning him into a skeleton is super cool, but I think we have to make certain... We got to meet a middle ground.
Unless there's just a polymorphed animal that we can decide on that we could also turn him into. That might not be weird version of himself.
I think because we're inside of him and he would still have 500,000 hit points anyway, there's not much use in doing that.
You guys, if you guys wanted to just, like, turn him into a crippled version of himself, I could say we could realistically go for something like that, just because you know his abilities now, so you're just like, I want it to be you, but with weaker than yourself, right?
Yeah.
I think we could
Him,
go.
but 9,000 billion years old. Him on the brink of death.
him, but
Yeah.
him, but he's like decrepit.
Yeah, that was our
Okay.
original plan.
This is a great plan, but it's a complicated one for rules specifically. You're casting polymorph form, and if I understand this correctly, you want to do Hekar as Hekar, since you're not sure of the magical capabilities you can do to transform him into
Yeah.
something like much weaker than that, but like a zombified
Yeah,
version
an
of
undead
himself.
Hekar filled with holes exposing his rib cage and his throat, and overall very gross and
'Kay.
nasty.
Absolutely, we can do that. Okay. You go in when you're casting polymorph form. What is the visual to that? You are in his esophagus, getting squanched, and there's acid and poison surrounding you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine as she's going down his esophagus, she like has her hands. She's not touching the acid. She doesn't want to die immediately.
Yes.
But she's like, as she goes, like it's almost like there's like pink like streams like flowing from her fingers that like stick to his skin, and like they start to spread all
Okay.
around her, and then like it starts to transform what he looks like.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, as that pink kind of starts to flow, you can feel this magical energy start to build up in you as you go lower and lower into his body. You know his body is filled with acid and goo and is probably inescapable past a certain point unless you really put in the effort to get out. As you kind of slowly go down, you could feel the energy radiating, helping you push out as much magical energy as you need to make a monster the size of the country become a slightly weaker zombified version of himself. You guys, inside of his mouth, the rot smell gets incredibly worse. Like, even through the flower-like field you have going for you guys, you could still smell the rot. It's not poisoning you, but man, it smells bad.
It's like Febreze in a bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As he changes, it's like all these bubbles and bulbs start to kind of pop off from where they were on his skin. Some of them still remain on top of his, like, muscly flesh that his body's turning into slowly. There are a variety of places where he's decaying more than others, where his bones kind of pick through. You could see up his throat. There's some areas that if you manage to, like, hit through or stab through, you could probably get to that esophagus area that Lauralana is in. You don't know any of this, but you're just hoping it's working.
Yeah.
And you two are just watching his teeth kind of rot. Some of them stay intact, some of them don't. The smell gets even worse. The interior of his mouth is kind of corroding and rotting away. It seems like he has weaker jaw points and bones all around his body as you stare at this now zombified version of Hekar, who has the same remaining hit points, but does take consistent damage from his own internal yuck. You all are in there. I believe Lauralana was the last in this thing. Will you roll for your Phantasmal Killer? I remember.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, yo.
You never
Natural
know.
20.
Nope. 16.
Dang, what if it was, though?
16? No.
Oh, and I'll roll my Constitution as well. She's
Yes.
holding her breath while doing this.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's not high right now.
Yeah.
This is your first roll.
14.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, yeah.
My draw's like, no, it's 25. You can't hold your breath for 12 seconds. You're fine. As you kind of slide down with your magic, trying to avoid getting hit by this acid that's kind of pouring out. That brings us to Hekar's turn. You all are in his mouth.
He's got to be confused.
He is for sure. He for sure doesn't know what's going on. His body is in more pain than it has ever been. This creature has always been in pain, you know. He was born to be in pain. He was born to cause pain. There's nothing else this creature is really good for. But you can definitely tell it's even more painful as his mouth kind of starts to open again with you guys in it. And he starts to let out a yell, a loud roar as this pain kind of racks his body. His muscles are kind of tensing and pulsing all around as he tries to understand why he is still himself, but just a fucked up version of himself. As you stare at this guy, he's gonna let out a roar. I'm gonna have you guys roll dexterity saving throws for me.
I got a 12.
Okay. What'd you get, ma'am?
That would be a natural.
Okay.
Oh, great.
This roar kind of rattles you guys, and you guys are flying, but you aren't inherently the greatest of flyers. You're not natural flyers, and so it kind of rattles you in the air. The hot, poisonous breath kind of breathes out and then breathes you in as you, Aster, start to get thrown down his esophagus so fast that Lauralana, who is also there but is just trying to avoid getting put into the acidic goo that is in his throat, is there, and you almost crash into her as you land down. I'm going to have you, Lauralana, roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you can withstand falling into this, and you're going to take a little bit of damage from this.
That's what I was just about to ask.
As you
You
plump.
said con?
Yes, please.
Okie doke. Ooh, that's a 19.
19, you're totally okay.
Yeah, dog.
Okay, you're going to take 14 acid and fire damage, half if it matters, and you are kind of hitting and smacking into the walls of this esophagus as you fall down. Same thing's going to happen to you, Ezra, but you're only going to take 4 damage as you are kind of at the top, not threatening to knock Lauralana in. Aster and Lauralana, you topple with each other, trying to stay afloat, both of you, in this throat section of Hekar. And that is going to be his turn as you hear this roar kind of let out, and as you're flying back, you can see the depiction of a goddess kind of flies out into the air with this huge great sword. She is kind of scorpion looking. Her back has multiple legs with a stinger at the end, but she has a human torso, similar to like what is it called, the man horse?
A
Centaur.
The man horse. Yeah, that one.
Thank you.
Man, horse. You know?
And you know what? You understood what I meant. So, I don't want to hear it. Man horse. Anyway, kind of like a centaur but with a scorpion. A scorpiotar.
Those exist. That's a man on top but a scorpion on bottom.
Man, I don't know what they're actually called, though.
I can't remember either.
Anyway, that's what she is, as she kind of looks down, watching as you guys get thrown down the throat, and begins volleying some attacks at Hekar. That brings us to your guys' turn. You are in the throat of this man right now. There is acid below you, an acid lake below you, that is slowly going down, leading back into his body. But it is at a slow snail's pace, and there still is some of it blocking you getting deeper into his stomach, unless you want to risk taking some damage to get down there.
Yeah. Great. Are we all, like, together?
You're like at the top of his esophagus, because you only got blown a little bit.
Nice.
Just a little bit of blown.
These two got blown real hard, so they're really down there. But you're in a general, I'll say you're within, like, 60 feet of each other.
Okay. I can still fly real good.
Yeah. These two can't as much, but you can.
I'm gonna get down to them.
'Kay. Boop, boop, boop.
Huh? What does
Like
that
a
mean?
line.
What?
Like it's
a line.
Lauralana? Line, yeah.
The long way.
Lauralana,
The long
Aster.
way.
The long way. You are
Young-
you guys long.
Young Skull Accord the long way.
Oh my gosh.
There's not a ton we can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're
Because we want to get into the stomach.
Okay, you can, like I said, either risk trying to push past the acid, or you can wait a turn for the acid to go down.
I think while we're waiting for the acid to go down, this is a good time to talk.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Talk, and I'm going to roll some damage for what Inada is doing to Hekar outside.
Great.
Cool. I'm gonna grab Aster,
Mm-hmm.
and I sort of like grab you by the shoulders and I like pull you up. I'm gonna get all three of us, I guess, into like the same where we can all talk to each other.
Just kind of holding on to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see a way out of our current situation. We are actively falling into what I assume is a pit of acid.
No, not much going back from here.
I don't know what I expected.
Look what you did, though.
Yeah. If only that did the job.
Lauralana, I could potentially get you out. It's up to you. Aster, I would offer the same to you, but I think you know you're not going to make it.
I knew from the beginning.
What do you mean, Ezra?
What I'm saying is I have an idea, but any of us who continue down this throat are going to die.
How would I get out of this and you stay? That doesn't make any sense.
I could cut you out. Out of all of us, you have the most life to live back in the caves.
Why did
So-
you come?
I want to offer you the choice.
I guess I thought I could help.
And you did.
So much.
And you still can if you want to, but I've made up my mind. Aster's made up hers. I want to give you the option.
I don't know what I would do. The entire world has turned into an ocean. Everyone I know except Dave is dead, and I don't know if I want to go back down under. And I guess if I've learned anything over the last couple of days is that there's no harm in trying. Oh, gods protect me. Gods protect you. I guess there's no use in asking if you'll be alright. But I guess I'll see you later. At some point.
Somewhere down the line.
Yeah. See you later.
Now, there's no guarantee this will work.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm gonna try and cut my way out of Hekar's throat.
Yes. I'm just going to have you roll to hit. This is kind of thick, so this is based on the thickness of getting and cutting it out.
Yeah.
You get that plus
I'll
6.
say the AC is 18, and you do have a plus 6.
I don't make it. I rolled a 15.
Still that bardic?
I can hit twice.
You can try again. The only problem is I was
That's
going
a
to
3.
say it would take about 2 hits to
Ah,
get out.
cool. That's a 3 anyway.
Yeah.
That's a 16. But.
And you start to hit and hit and hit. You three are stuck in the esophagus.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, pan out from this scene going on, knowing the danger you guys have been in, one of the gods have decided to jump in and just try to physically fight against any dangers that might come with that, including herself dying. She has spawned in a physical form and is beginning to just attack the head of Hekar. And she has done 550 damage to Hekar in this time as these two start to kind of tussle with each other. As you guys wait out the acid, having this conversation, trying to cut Lauralana out as the acid starts to go down lower and lower and lower, you can hear a yell happen once again as Hekar breathes out and then breathes back in, launching you guys far down. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws. If you fail, you're going to make a constitution saving throw.
Great.
I made it that time. I rolled a 19. That's a 21.
Yeah, I got an 18.
18? Okay. I will say Aster's in the middle. If Aster fails, then you fail.
You just know that Izzy rolls bad.
Yeah, fuck you.
No!
I
Yeah.
have rolled like above a 10 in 7 rounds.
What'd you get?
7.
Okay, I need both of you to roll constitution saving throws.
Great.
This doesn't mean inherent death.
Well, it does for Mandy.
It does for Mandy.
Yeah,
if she
yeah.
fails,
18.
you're okay.
Okay.
10.
10? Okay. You hear this breath kind of come back in as he lets out this roar. His body kind of moving. You can feel yourselves kind of rattling along as his throat moves back and forth, as he's obviously trying to actively target Inada, who's a much bigger target than you three were. And with this, Ezra, you manage to keep yourself centered. Some of the acid kind of burns into your gloves, but it never manages to reach skin as you kind of hold on for dear life. Lauralana, you're okay as you hold yourself steady. You've been in here longer than anybody else has.
I've got the vibe.
You've got the vibe.
God forbid. God forbid a white girl catch a vibe.
So you're okay, but Aster, who has had a very rough start to this esophagus, launches down, smacking into you, Lauralana, and Aster, you hit her down. You could feel your body kind of touch the tip of the acid.
Ugh.
But you're only going to take 3 acid damage.
Great.
And with this acid kind of being the lubricant to get you past Lauralana, who manages to hold steadfast, you fall through into this pit of acid that will eventually lead into the stomach, but you're going to take some damage. Now I have a question for you. Once you land in this pit of acid, are you going to try to get back up towards where Lauralana is protecting herself from falling into the pit of acid and where Ezra is, or are you going to try to go down into the stomach before they get there? How much HP do you have?
18.
18? Okay, so I could hypothetically kill you here, but it's only if I roll the absolute best I can.
Ain't no way you rolling 3 6s.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
I don't want to die yet.
'Kay.
I have plans.
'Kay.
So I'll just try to get out of the acid.
Okay, you kind of swim up. You can see her fur kind of burning off into her skin. Naked cow, not what we wanted in here.
Why you do that?
Why you
like
do
like hairless cow. You call a hairless cat a naked cat?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Because it's silly. Anyway, you see her kind of climbing back up, and I'll let you kind of pull her up
Oh, yeah.
the rest of the way as you guys continue to rumble around. And as you get pulled up the rest of the way, you see the acid kind of fizzle down past into the stomach area, which is where you guys want to go, as you can hear crunching and squelching happening outside as a fight is continuing to happen with Inada and Hekar. The stomach is open. It is now your guys' turn.
How much damage do I take?
Oh, I forgot you have 50.
A good honor, for being honest.
11.
'Kay.
So you are currently at 7,
7.
and you're at 4?
Yeah.
Great. And you're okay.
I have 29.
That's crazy.
29. Anyway.
I guess as the acid clears for a second, Lauralana's gonna be panting. She's just pulled this cow out of an acid.
Yeah.
It's no use. I think we're gonna die in here. Unless anybody has any other ideas.
I slide down like this.
Ben just did a really cool move in real life.
Yeah, trust it was cool. And I grab onto the both of you and I say, oh, we're definitely gonna die, but not in vain. And a bunch of real glowy stuff starts to happen.
Wow, so much glowy shit. Wow.
And Ezra says, trust me, fall into the stomach.
Okay.
And we all do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now's the part where I describe to you what's happening
For sure.
and how it's going to be big because we all 3 sacrificed ourselves.
Right.
There is a spell
But
called
the power of D&D 2nd Edition, using the combined magical power, usually makes it better.
using the power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
We all kill ourselves.
Yes.
Using a spell called Tree of Life,
Mm.
where you can transform a dead priest into a Tree of Life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be casting 2 spells.
Okay.
The first is, of course, Tree of Life.
No way.
And so I want us to start, all 3 of us, to start to grow into a huge magical tree inside of Hekar.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second spell is Heartseeker. What Heartseeker does is it allows an arrow, spear, or piercing weapon to, like, splay out and then search for vital organs.
Okay.
What I want it to do is the branches curl around his bones through his muscles and immobilize Hekar.
Okay.
Just a huge magical tree growing out through all of him.
Beautiful. So not directly kill him, but
No, he's just
make him
completely immobile.
for the rest of his life. He's immobile.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know we can't kill him, but
It does. I did read this later. Because of what we did, is he considered an undead?
I would say yes.
Because he will very slowly die. So the Tree of Life does emit 5th level turn undead.
Okay.
It also does a lot of really cool stuff that we can go through after. You can narrate whatever you want.
Yeah, so you 3 are sacrificing yourself with the combined magical power of you all. You're making these trees splay out to pretty much make him immobile forever, and he slowly dies, but also casts Turn Undead.
Yeah, the tree does. Forever.
So he just is immobile there. All right, you 3. You hear the roaring happening outside. You hear the crunching and the squelching of the fight that is happening as Inada is risking her life to try and give you guys more time than you had before, keeping the acid from rising up its throat, keeping it entertained to give you guys the opportunity to continue to do whatever you were planning on doing. And as this battle goes on, you guys decide to make the ultimate sacrifice and drop into this pit. And as you fall down, you can feel your body slowly starting to burn and erode away. Ezra, you live longer than the other 2 do.
Sucks.
Sucks. As your body starts to disintegrate in this horrific poisonous acid. Although it still has this faint smell of flowers due to the spell that Aster had casted. And first goes Lauralana, who was not supposed to die in here. She was supposed to be able to make it out, and Ezra was supposed to save her, but she goes first. Soon followed by Aster, and for the first time in months in this battle, you felt young again, healthy again, like your illness that you've had that was killing you wasn't anymore. And you knew it would come back. You knew no matter how much Zahavi wanted, there was no way to cure it. And so you made the ultimate sacrifice as you drift off. And Ezra, you feel it. You feel all of it. And you need this magical energy to work as you begin to cast these spells, hoping that once you die, these spells will still reach the target how it's supposed to. You could feel your life draining from you as you scream out in pain, trying to push all this energy. You can feel, for the first time, the power being sourced through you from someone other than yourself, as the remaining gods who aren't fighting Hekar push the magical ability to try and get this to succeed. And eventually you can see roots starting to grow out of your companions, and then slowly out of your arm before everything goes dark. And this tree begins to grow, spiraling through the bones of Hekar, going up through his body, pieces of it sticking out from where his skeleton was already shown, growing into this beautiful piece of nature made from the magical power of you 3 combined. And it continues to grow and grow. As this is happening, Hekar's magic starts to wane. Inada continues to fight before eventually she's overpowered, getting caught in the jaws of Hekar, and them closing shut, killing her mortal form. And it grows and it grows and it grows, leading through his vital organs, causing them to become dysfunctional, not function how they're supposed to, going through his bones and stopping his legs from moving, stopping his jaw from opening as he crashes into the water sideways, laying there, and he lays there. He has one part of his body that doesn't end up being immobile, which is one of his feet, that he cannot move anything else. But the tree didn't reach it, and as he erodes away for hundreds of years, he slams this foot on the ground, trying to make one final plea of existing, to prove that he was there, to prove that he tried to do the one thing he was made to do. And he continues to slam it, and this tree continues to grow and grow and grow, becoming a beautiful cacophony of plants and bushes, flowers, and there becomes different sections of his body that start to protrude with these plants, making hillsides and cliffs as his body slowly becomes something new, something different, and he continues to slam this foot on the ground as he watches himself become you all. This monster, the size of a country, eventually dies. Its heart not beating anymore after all of the damage it took from the tree and from you guys and from Inada and from the help of the other gods. And the tree continues to grow. His flesh slowly starts to erode away, but the tree growing on the bone continues to build and build and build, different parts of his bones becoming mountains and spires for other people to see. The entrance to what was the dwarf tunnel got completely demolished in the fight with Inada, making it incredibly difficult for the gnomes to get out. And for hundreds of years, they continued to hear one singular footstep over and over and over and over and over again. And the gnomes kept their promise that they would not come to the surface until the footsteps stopped. And eventually they do. And eventually the gnomes, with all of these mages and other people that you guys introduced to the society underground, get a group together and they pop up into the surface. And in front of them is not the destroyed land of what was old Lehar. It is now a new land, built from the very bones of the monster that once destroyed it, built from the 3 sacrifices that was made from the 3 people who journeyed to try and kill it. And so, New Lehar was made. The dragons who made safe passage high above the skies to avoid the attacks from Hekar eventually made their way back down. Everyone in the tunnels, except for the gnomes, of course, went back up. Holidays were made in the honor of these 3 women that risked their lives. And although the people who live there now do not know it, they thrive every single day on the sacrifices you 3 made. And with that, that is the end of the Young Skull Accord.